What up, everybody? How's it going tonight? This is Trichome Chase's Grow Life stream number 37. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How about everybody out there right now?
Awesome, man. Doing awesome.
Oh, I hear an echo, but that is my own.
What's going on, world? First time live.
Yeah, what up? This is Dirty. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody? Get everybody familiar with you.
Cool. I'm Daniel Dirty D. Call me Dirty. Dirty D. Whatever y'all feel is best. Shit.
Word. What type of you got? How you going?
I'm into the LED thing. Organics. Learning the KNF. Trying to see what works best in my environment.
We're gonna be fun to chop it up, get to know you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's about it, man. I mean, trying to pick up everything I can learn from you guys. I've been watching most of you guys for a while now. YouTube, Instagram, long-time follower. Han's been trying to get me on.
Nice to have another KNF guy on the panel, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought about trying some no-chill, some can for the outdoor next year. Try to learn it before next year.
Yep, got your ferments ready and shit.
Right. You know, it's my birthday today. Well, now it is because it's after midnight, so I'm going to go ahead and pour out, get medicated with you guys.
Well, there you go, man. That's a hell of a way to spend your birthday live on fucking.
Steve, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. That's the first
Happy birthday.
All I want from my how it goes.
Got Loki off in the corner somewhere, coughing his brains out after dab, I think.
Yeah.
What perp around?
Yeah. Got perp right here, bro.
Yeah, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you coming through good, bud?
Yeah, how's it going? Just chilling tonight, rolling up a little joint of some of this triangle Kush Cross I just acquired from a friend. Just chilling, doing all right. Grow's doing all right. Fucking finally getting over these broad mites. It's gonna do final popping tonight and finally put these things back in the flower. Try to get this run underway. Outdoors looking good. Everything's finally set up on auto, so it's pretty much on autopilot. Just gotta make sure the drippers don't fuck up and refill reservoirs occasionally. But yeah, doing all right, man. Trying to just get on things, trying to get on the social media tip. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm doing all right, I guess.
That's what's up. Definitely sounds a little bit more up than it was last time.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on the up, keep busy. So that's all you can do sometimes.
I saw those Malibu cuts you got, bro.
Oh yeah, I got some fucking dope-ass Malibu cuts today from the homie Hi Guy, and they were fucking fire. I could fucking root them bitches and sell them to worthless genetics. I'm just kidding. Nah, the heat kind of fucked them up. We'll try again some other time. Maybe here come the fall in a few weeks or something. So.
Yeah, man, unrooted cuts in the summer.
You said your clones died?
Yeah, these cuttings that I had gotten from the homie, he sent them, and they just kind of didn't come through. You know, the heat kind of fucked them up, so no worries, though.
No, next time, bro, just get you a little one of those air pumps from Walmart or something. Stick them in the cup where you got your clones at. Let them root out like that. You ain't got time to make a little cloner.
I don't know I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but these were some cuts that someone sent me that just happened to not make it in the heat because they were sent to me via the post office.
Right.
Oh, so they died in the box before they got to you.
Yeah, just put it on.
Yeah.
We get the ice breaks, like the little plastic ones you like freeze, put them in your cooler for like if you go to lunch and shit. They got them little old school metal or you can freeze them and put them in there. That's how I get my cuts from over there.
Yeah, good idea, Frosty. Hindsight's a motherfucker, though.
I'm
Cheers,
feeling
boys.
you on the
Cheers.
same thing. Word fucking cheers, man.
You guys know what? I'm gonna have to sponsor the full show with on Octane so we can all dab out. That's what's gonna happen.
What's everybody else smoking on? I know Frosty got the 91 octane. I got a little bit of Ghost Train Haze from last year's outdoor, actually, that I'm puffing on right now.
Come on, Perk. What you smoking on? I know you smoking on something. Are you too busy punching bitches?
Oh, he already said that triangle cross, right? What's that outcross to?
Yeah. I don't even know. Homie was just called it some triangle cross. It just looks and smells like some fire kush, you know, so I don't know. I don't know what it's crossed to. Kind of reminds me of my Bubba.
Yeah, man. How's your Bubba look? Like that pulled through? You said that was one of the ones that got hit harder with the mites, right?
Some of the plants I had in flower didn't make it. I just kind of discarded them. But like the mother plant I had in veg is perfectly fine, and then a couple other ones that I have that are about to flip are fine too. They got kind of damaged.
Oh, okay.
But all the tops are fine.
So you ain't lose any strains through the whole ordeal?
No, I didn't.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Fortunately, I was a little worried about the Bubba, but I just gotta make sure these plants go through and then I'll be set.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to discard my old mother and get on a new mom.
Sorry, y'all. My fucking phone tripped out, I guess, and kicked me out.
Shouts out to chat too. I see Tricky D in there and Grow Shack and Shelly and everybody.
Hey, what's up, Chad? I can't see the chat right now, but
I can't see shit.
I know I got the stoner box right here. I got the Nutter Butter box while I'm over here working.
Can y'all hear me?
Really
A bunch of food on the side.
You got the dairy.
Good.
Ready to rock, man.
We hear you, Dirty. We hear that beeping too. Everybody in the chat's going ham on beef.
Grow Shack. What it do, Grow Shack?
What beeps? Perps fucking.
He's talking shit. I'm pretty sure he's talking shit.
That ain't even Perps, is it?
No, it's Dirty's.
Oh, we got two now. Yeah, gonna be constant.
I can't see it.
Yeah, whose audio is off? Probably just Perps, I'm assuming. As per usual.
Can y'all hear me?
You sound good to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, man.
What's
This
poppin',
fucking ghost
Costco?
train haze. I'm like kind of surprised that it's still like so nice, but shit is kind of healing to it at all.
Man, it's so hot in here. I'm about to go live stream in my pool, man. Yeah, I'm about to, dude. If it wasn't, I don't know if it's still raining out though.
What's the plans for the birthday, homie?
Pretty much, man, just barbecuing. My goal is to drink this here bottle. The normal sip that I pour up about 3 ounces a day is 625 milligrams. I'm looking to drink this 1225 or 1250 milligram.
Damn.
Which is double strength. Like you can literally see the dabs in the inside of the bottle. Like they're stuck all over in here. You just gotta shake the shit out of this bottle. You can just see a thick layer all the way around there. It's just all dabs. And then if you sit here and shake it, you just get lit. So that's
Don't overdose on that shit because you're gonna fuck it up for everybody.
Oh, you can't OD
Can't
on weed.
overdose.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, that's a good dosage though, man. Fucking A. I did some shit pretty close to that the other night, and I was fucking lit. Oh my god.
Yeah, on the average, I drink about a half a bottle of this a day, and this is 625 milligrams. So I drink about 300, and then that's not counting, vaping or other edibles either. That's just what I pour.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm hoping to put this in a 2-liter of cream soda Faygo, or my favorite, Squirt. And but this is lime, so the lime really is good with that cream soda. But man, I don't know, it's really good.
That's fun.
Yeah, so that's pretty much
What
it.
up, Loki? You alive?
Huh?
Oh no, I was asking Loki if he alive. I saw he joined the chat back up.
Yeah, my fault. I had to run off to do something real quick. What's going on, guys?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. I just jumped in the chat real quick, saying what's up to everybody. Oh, man, my phone is going off tonight. Give me a second.
What up, Cosa? Did you give a little update, introduction, whatever for the night? I'll remember if I'll run it. Alright.
I'm here, man.
Word.
My phone is going crazy. What's going on? What's up, Chronic Cools? He's always heckling me, but that's my guy. Palm Side Extract. What's going on? Underground Organics. Everybody in chat, what's up, man?
That's a gunner.
I'm just happy to be back growing, man. It's no better feeling than having your plants just waving at you like, hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm back to feeling loved again.
That's what's up.
It was bumpy starting
I feel
back
you
up.
on that, especially after you turn around.
What you said, bro?
I said I definitely feel you on that. After tearing it down to build it back up, it's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's refreshing, actually. Like, at first, I was kind of sad about it, but the build back was like, oh, refreshing. I just walk in there now like, damn, you clean.
Yeah.
That it is.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the outdoor, man. I put so much work into that after seeing it finally done, and just now it's kind of just water and pluck leaves,
Yeah, I was telling you about that before we got on live, so I'm gonna say it in front of everybody. I'm gonna publicly compliment you. Your outdoor looking fire. Like, it looked clean.
Thank you.
It looks like one of those baseball fields with the fence all the way around it, just perfectly protected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we go 12 foot tall, man. 12 foot tall.
I was looking at it, I was like, damn, if I ever do it outdoor, it's gonna look like that.
That's the first time I ever built something, man.
Nah, building is fun. What's going on, Big Ed Gorilla Extracts? I'm trying to keep my eye on the chat.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, it's hard doing both.
Cat smoking.
See, now my door knocking. I'll be right back.
Fucking door knocking. Jeez. But shit, I don't know. I don't know if we really got any topics tonight. I think we're kind of just like free-forming bullshitting and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. You know how it goes sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anybody got any good advice for outdoor out there? That's my first year doing the outdoor.
What type of like trellising or support are you using?
We did one layer of caging so far, and then when we went from the 5s to the 45s, instead of getting more fencing or wasting fencing, we just went and got it's like pretty much like really like twined up. It's almost like parachute cord, except for it's like all plastic so it doesn't mold.
Mm-hmm.
And we just filled in the gap with them ropes, so the plant can kind of lean on that. But then we were going to do one of the flowers of 5 trellis netting, because we have them set up in rows of 4 and rows of 5. So we were just going to do a whole trellis for the whole row and hope it holds up.
Yeah, because that's definitely one of the big things. Do you know if like one of the other things that I've definitely had issue with outdoor is like caterpillars? Do you know if that's an issue up by you?
Not that I haven't seen it. We haven't seen any signs of caterpillars yet. We have a June bug problem up here. Like, man, when I was driving through the country, man, it sounded like there was hail hitting my window. It sounded like it was straight up raining. And then when I got to town, like my old 95, I got a.
That's what those things are called. Like I had to drive from Florida to Atlanta one time, and my windshield was like filthy. The windshield wiper wouldn't work. I had to get out and wipe it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That shit was horrible. The farmers over here
you said they called?
Get rid of another bug they had.
You said they called June bugs? Oh, them shits is horrible, bro.
Yeah, so that's the only thing we got right now. We've been doing Captain Jack's and what was it? Neem oil. So far, that's all we've been doing. I mean, we haven't had nothing bad yet, but I'm afraid when they start budding up, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But the only thing I could think
was
put bug screening on the whole inside of my cage. That's kind of, pricey, but.
Yeah.
Kind of give or take, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, though, my big issues are usually it's related to support and fucking caterpillar and botrytis. Usually, usually comes down to for my issues.
A few people around here talked about bud mold and stuff, saying because he got bad humidity problems in Michigan.
Yeah, I would think that you would get it more from that than from like a lot of my botrytis was from like the fucking the caterpillars, but some of it was probably from humidity as well. But I would think that would be more of an issue out by you.
Yeah, it's been my biggest struggle starting my garden back up. Cloning. It's been busting my ass. Like
put a frozen bottle of water in there.
That's exactly what my problem is. My water is getting way too warm, and I'm way too lazy to go in there every day and put a frozen. You know what? When you put that first frozen bottle of water, it melts in like 10 minutes. So it's like, what am I doing this for?
Get some dry ice.
I've been pouring UC roots in there every day. Dry. Now you asking me to do it.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know if that. I don't think that would work. It might.
I thought you had a DIY water chiller.
Yeah, I got a DIY water chiller, but I'm not gonna put that in my cloner.
Oh, I thought you had all your water on one big system or something.
No, my cloner.
I don't know how. I didn't know you redid.
No, the cloner is separate. But there is a thermal probe I thought about using to make the water cooler for the cloner. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm like, man, they gonna root. They just been taking way longer than normal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was always my trick, was put a frozen freezer.
That heat don't help either. There's fucking 88 in there or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that dome that I put on the blunt has definitely been helping.
Mm-hmm. I feel like what you said the other day though is definitely partly true. Like, just giving them so much attention, like it just fucks them up.
Yeah. I mean,
you just leave them alone and they do so much better,
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling Blunt the other day, all my plants that I show the most love give me the most problems. It's like when I sit on top of them like a mother hen, I just ruin them. And when I leave them alone to do their thing, they do their thing. The more I baby them, the more they have problems. Frosty just gonna vape. Did I cut off?
I know you
So
good. I'm
No,
fucking.
you're still with us.
I'm dabbed out, man. This thing.
Loki,
they
so
hit
you
like
run Loki, you run DWC, right?
Yes, sir.
All DWC.
I do anything, honestly. Like right now I'm running DWC, I'm doing flood and drain. I recently being in the last 12 hours, I put my flood and drain table to just stay flooded, and I threw a air stone in there. Because I have plants that I put in my DWC and plants I have in my flood and drain right now, like seedlings, and the difference is dramatic. Not even like minorly. So I'm like trying to get these in the flood and drain just to catch up. But it's such a big difference. It's bananas. I got 12-inch roots on the ones in the DWC, and I got like roots barely coming out the bottom in the flood and drain.
Something about the aerated water, right?
Yeah. The problem with flooding the flood and drain and keeping the air stone in there is keeping that water cool now. That's always going to be an issue.
Have you seen those run flood and drain trays? That the water's bubbling at the bottom, and then the water pulls up through the top and drips back down the other way.
No. What's it called?
I don't know, bro. It's some new shit I seen on YouTube. Just check it out. It's pretty cool. The water's getting aerated, then it's pulling it up while it's flooding a table or some shit, and then it's dripping back down, bro, like a what's it called? Recycling reservoir, or what's it called?
RDWC?
Yeah.
Underground.
So basically the res is being aerated and the whole thing is being constantly flooded and just recycled.
Yeah. It's like NFT, I guess, but
yeah, like I was thinking of like saying that at one point, and you just pipe that whole thing into your like other.
No, I didn't pipe it in, but I should, because that's.
No, I'm saying you could and like do it like that, and I feel like that would work just as well. And
yeah, we'd have the whole system cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super fact. I just my issue with doing that is, I don't know. I just haven't sat down and really diagrammed it out, to be honest with you. And no, I know what it is. I wanted to keep the two systems separate, so when I have to flush one side, I could keep them staggered.
Okay. So you ain't got to harvest all this shit at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be. That's not gonna work out for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm telling you, if I have to harvest too much at once, I'll say fuck all this shit. I'm telling you, I cut off all the top nuggets, keep them for myself, call my little cousins like, yo, have a free for all. I'm done with this.
I'd be lying if I said I ain't did that shit.
It's like I don't care what anybody say, man. The only thing I hate about growing is trimming.
Oh, me too. And I've been fucking on this week trimming. Fucking artistic touch. Trimming sucks.
You funny with that shit, bro.
Yeah, he hit me. He hit me just now. Like I had to hold my breath.
I'll be right back.
I was asking somebody something in the chat. Let me scroll back up what he was saying. Underground Organic says he had some Veros. How's that working out for you? I never actually ran some Veros. I've been running CXBs.
I'm running some Veros right and killing it, man. I absolutely love them.
Yeah,
from Timber Grow Lights, and they work awesome.
I don't see the Veros doing any worse, because to be honest, I've grown with CFL, warm white and cool white. So I would assume as long as you have that intensity and your spectrum is at the right place, anything could do it.
Yeah, and they're pulling really good PPFD numbers or whatever. So I mean, the penetration is rocking, and that's what I care about since I run kind of a multi-level camp. They're penetrating 4 feet down. It's incredible.
Beautiful. Well, what kind of intensity are you getting 4 feet down? Like when you say penetrate,
Pretty
you mean
decent.
like light?
Yeah, like I can hold my hand out and it's getting light, you know?
I don't know. I don't think that's penetration to me because it's like, if that's the case, one light could light up a whole room, right? But it's like, what kind of intensity are you getting at that 4 foot? And it's really hard to measure it if you don't have any tools to measure that. But just actually getting light down there doesn't mean that it's penetrating to that depth. It just means that you have light down there. It could be like 60 par. That's not going to do nothing for you.
What's up, Photon?
Yo, what's up,
There
everybody?
we go. That's the person that can answer the questions.
What's up?
Photon.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, put me on the spot right when I get here.
You came right on time. So,
Hey, Brian.
Are we still talking about Varus?
yeah, I wanted to just, if you don't mind,
I love Veros.
can I ask? Is it okay with you, Bunt?
Yeah. What do you mean with me? Yeah.
All right. Photon.
Yeah.
With the Veros, he's Cosa said he's getting penetration 4 feet down. What kind of par should he expect 4 feet into the canopy from what do you know what ampage you're running, Cosa?
Yeah, and like what the spread is, like layout, how many of them?
Honestly, yeah. There's only 4. That's all I know.
You said there was 4 of them?
I'm such a noob at LEDs.
What driver is on there? How much watts did they tell you?
It's 2. There are 2 drivers. It's a 400 watt unit.
Okay, so it's two 185s.
Yeah.
More than likely two 185s at 1400, right?
Are they 72 watt Veros then?
I don't know. It's a timber light he has, but right? Like at 4 feet down, is he really, even though you can see the light, are you actually getting penetration just because you can see the light?
Yeah. If you're running that thing at 400 watts, you're getting, if I had to just throw out a number, I'm pretty sure it's like a 20 by 20 frame, probably right in the middle. I'm just making this up off the top of my head, maybe like 400 ppfd at 4 feet with reflectors on it.
That's not bad at all. You're definitely getting penetration at that point.
But
Yeah. Dude,
just
I'm running-
for point of reference, that's directly from the unit, not with a canopy in the way, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, straight line to the lights, and that's just a fucking wild guess. But my my 029 unit upstairs, I have 8 of them running at 200 watts, and 2 feet away from that thing, it's still at like 700 ppfd. So maybe even higher than that. I got to keep my plants like 16 inches away from where they start bleaching.
So you're running some barrels right now.
Yeah, I'm running 8 of them. Actually, I'm running 12 of them now because I just put 4 of them in one of my. I hacked my Teotronics fucking Amazon special fixture with 8 cobs and 4 of them are Veros.
I'm gonna have to send you mine.
Yeah, I'll hack it, but it's fucking easy. So. I even put a 365 nanometer 50 watt cob in there that's running at like 25 or 30 watts, something like that. All the cobs there are running around 25 watts, yeah. And so I got some 365 nanometer. I've never really messed around with UV before, so we'll see how it goes. I guess I've never messed around with UV that deep. I've messed around with like 380 UV, 380 nanometer UV, but not 365.
This 365 is what you were looking for that
Yeah, my other application.
like for the metal testing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm using one of those failed units. It's really like 373, something like that. But
Mm-hmm. Word. Yeah, I also saw somebody else in the chat. Meow Mix was asking how the indoor guys are handling ventilation and circulation setups right now with the crazy heat. For me, it's really not that bad because my grow is in the basement and I have AC in it. Yeah, it really isn't a problem for me right now. But I'd be curious to hear how some of you other guys that are dealing with heat issues are attempting to deal with it.
let's see if I got some pictures here. There you go. Screen share. First of all, I switched over to LEDs and made everything as efficient as possible. These were actually very inefficient LEDs, but I could run them so close to my plants that I could grow some really good weed with them. And these were actually the inspiration for my wavy boards and my sunboards. Because the weed like right in the middle of these three kind of spectrums would always just be the best. But then I might have not screen sharing, yeah. So then I switched over and started running bureaus. So this is my bureau fixture, and it's ducted through these heat sinks right here, and then out the top. So this is actually my exhaust, and it traps all the heat from the power supplies inside the fixture and all the heat from the cobs and just sucks it right out. And keeps the cobs like at room temperature.
Oh yeah.
And then you have your whole ventilation system venting out to your garage, right?
Yeah, and this it goes into an 8-inch duct that joins another 8-inch duct into a 10-inch duct that goes out into my garage. I just blew through the wall. And then I have a 14-inch fan with like a 5-foot tall carbon filter up in the rafters in the garage, so that there's like no noise inside from the fans or anything.
Weird.
And then to deal with the heat in the garage, I had to put a fan with a vent and a thermostat.
Yeah, that's a pretty effective way to escape that heat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this bureau fixture is extremely efficient.
Yeah, I definitely like that whole like flow through ventilation idea that you have going on there. Like that definitely, and like the precise, like the execution and where it's actually going through where the cobs sit, like it's going through the heat sinks to.
Yeah, it has to pass through the things in the heat sink in order to get out of there.
Yeah, as opposed to just like fins on the outside of the case or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how Vitali his intake is on his exhausted fixtures?
Yeah.
Does he use like a fin type of thing, or
yeah, his
how does the intake
splits it, so it's the intake's a round duct, and then it starts to go flat, and it has like 3 or 4 fins that split the air into different columns for each, I guess, row of heat sinks or whatever it goes through.
So he's got basically a flow through system, like a reminiscent of like a HPS type cool tube.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And does he have the pin heat sinks in there, or does he just have?
He actually has custom made heat sinks that I know he gets machined flat. To his credit, machined flat, and then polished. But I hope he anodizes them. I don't know if you ever hear this, but polished aluminum doesn't emit heat well at all. It's corroded aluminum does, anodized aluminum does. So if it's anodized and then polished, then it's good to go. But if it's just polished aluminum, it's not a very good heat sink.
Little pro tip.
Yeah, that's why like most heat sinks are black anodized is like the most efficient for thermal emissivity.
So what is it? The lighter the metal or heavier metal? Finer metal?
For like thermal emissivity or thermal conductivity?
Yes.
Well, the thermal conductivity is how well a metal transfers heat through itself. So if I have this block of aluminum and I start putting heat in one area, the whole block's going to be the same temperature pretty quick because it has a high coefficient of thermal conductivity. So it conducts heat really fast. But raw aluminum has a low thermal emissivity coefficient, so it doesn't emit heat. It just keeps it and it stores it. So if you just have raw stock aluminum, yeah, I think the coefficient's like 0.09, but polished aluminum it's like 0.03, and anodized aluminum goes all the way up to 0.9. So there's a whole order of magnitude difference there in how much heat it actually emits, as opposed to just storing it.
Oh, so what about that plated gold looking stuff?
Yeah, that's the anodized. And really, you can just paint aluminum, and the paint doesn't have good thermal conductivity, but it has good emissivity. But the layer's so thin, the low conductivity doesn't really matter. I'm trying not to talk over people's heads here.
Sometimes you just gotta write shit down and Google it. It's all right.
Yeah, emissivity and conductivity. Look it up.
Yeah, Meow Mix was saying that his basement is 75 and the 4x8 grow room won't go under 82 even with the 8-inch hyper fan. At that point, I would really be trying to either cool the intake more or exhaust more heat from the heat source, which would presumably be the lights in that situation.
What's his outdoor temps?
Outdoor, like outside of the house, you're saying?
Yeah.
Let's see if he
or the
says
temps
it.
outside temps outside the tent. Who you said it?
Meow Mix. Temps outside the tent was 75 degrees.
And he's intaking air from outside the tent?
Yeah.
Then the temperature should drop.
Yeah.
If you're pulling in 75 degree air and it's 80, how much you said it is in the room?
It's 82, but that's already at the mitigated like temperature, you know.
You might have to pull air from outside. He needs cooler air coming in, I guess. If he's not gonna,
it's probably hotter done 75 outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, a
I would
70
be trying to either cool down that initial intake air to an air temperature, or I would be trying to escape more heat from that light source.
Mhm.
He's using an 8-inch.
That those are, yeah, because like an 8-inch is already pretty decent size. Like that's probably,
I think an 8-inch
and I
is like
think
more
it's the
than
720
needed for 10.
CFM. So
Yeah, that's a
that's
lot
a
for
lot
10.
of pull. I think that's type of lighting are you running? Because if you're running lighting, then the fucking if you're running HPS rather, than the ducted fixtures is definitely better for the tent. But if you're running LED, then you know what type of LED and so forth.
That is, I think that's the biggest drawback that I feel about LED is air cooling.
I like Plant Builder's
How hot is it?
suggestion: put the thermometer in a cooler spot and call it a day.
What's the hottest you guys get in y'all tent?
In my room, I got up to 90 something today.
Mine was up to 86 yesterday. I haven't checked, see how hot it got today.
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, the highest I usually get in my rooms is like high 70s, but like I've gotten up to like low 90s without issue.
Yeah, I was at 91 today, for sure.
That was on
I run
a
it about.
thermometer that's on top of my light, so it was cooler down in canopy.
Yeah, it was because my
Well, Loki, you make me feel a little lot better because you're in the BWC and you're 91. Shit.
see, but let me tell you, it
But
went
that
up
water
to
is
90.
60.
That
65.
water is definitely 65. It got up to 95, 91 because my dehumidifier / chiller, when it comes on, it blows hella hot air in the room. But when the chiller comes on, my exhaust comes on, so that air is gone as soon as it's finished chilling the water.
As long as them roots happy, huh?
Yeah. For me, it's the roots. Everyone else has the thing that that's important to them. Some people it's the soil. Some people it's whatever. For me, it's the roots.
That's what I go for too, bro.
I see nice roots. Everything else is possible. The plant could look like it's completely dying, and I look at them roots and they look white, and they got some kind of structure to it, and they look like veins that are not just limp. I want to see them with some kind of dexterity, and then I'm happy.
Say I bullshit you not. I tried the NV med grower test on the root on a fucking three gallon pot, and that motherfucker stood up.
What test?
When he stands on the motherfucker.
What you mean? I never saw it. Tell me about it.
He stands on his root ball. He'll cut his shit and then stand on it, literally, like get on top of that motherfucker, stand on it to see if it'll crush any kind of air in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's dope.
I missed that.
I'm sorry, I zoned out a little. Who does that?
He said he stands on the roof. What do you mean he stands on the roof?
Like the root ball. Like he takes it out the pot, stands down and see if it holds together with his ass, then that's good. You know what I mean?
And then he replants that?
No, after he cuts it down, like when he harvests it, he puts a foot on each side of the stalk and stands on the pot without the plastic around it though, just the soil to see if the root ball holds together.
Okay. So what does that tell you?
Oh, he says that tells him it's strong, like the root zone's strong.
Hell yeah! I mean, if that shit can support your weight,
it ain't support me, bro. I'm like 270. Son.
That shit is definitely not gonna support me.
I was gonna say, it really depends on how big of a guy you are. I'm a big dude too. It's not supporting me either, bro. Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm like 260.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would take the chance.
I'm about $1.45 soaking wet, bro.
I'm 190 and I'm still not trying it.
I could do it with my 15-gallon pot probably. That's a pretty big pot. It's easy to stand on that.
That's scary because I would hate to fall. I know he took at least one fall. There had to be a root ball that couldn't support.
That's funny.
I'm supposed to go to Donny Park tomorrow, man.
Have fun with that.
What you guys got planned for the weekend?
Barbecue. Jump in the pool.
All summer long.
All summer, dude. Like I said, I got a guy taking care of my outdoors, so I'm kind of just kicking back on autopilot. I guess as a
Yeah, shit, man. I got a garden.
oh yeah, so do I. But
Yep.
Hell of a
I
birthday
got
view,
garden
bro.
work and trimming this weekend.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to watch Power tonight. I don't even know if it played yet, but might not be able to wait for my girl.
What's that?
Anybody watch Power?
You waiting on baby? You waiting on baby?
Yeah, I usually wait for her to watch it, but she going to a party tonight.
you just gotta act like you ain't seen it. That's all.
Hell
Is that
no.
a TV show?
I'm like the ultimate spoiler, bro. I fuck shit up. Hey, baby, watch out. She about to die right now. Watch this.
Oh shit, we ain't never watching the movie, dog.
Nah, I only do it to her. I know it pisses her off. I got hella shows to catch up with. I'm like a TV watcher. Like, I watch hella shows, The Mist, freaking Dark Matter. I'm looking through my list right now and see what I'm going to watch tonight.
I wish I had time for that kind of stuff.
Man, I'm up at 3 in the morning watching it, bro. I ain't got time for it either, but it helps me clear my mind while I smoke a spliff.
Right. Yeah, my kid got my TV all day long.
Yeah, I watch it on my
George.
computer, actually. I don't even touch it. I watch it on the computer.
I watch everything on my phone. Everything.
Yeah. Funny enough, my kid bedroom bigger than mine, bro.
Yeah, my kid got his room. He won't even stay in it. It's ridiculous.
She do what she
That's
want to do.
Yeah, man, the weekend gonna be good. Try to get as lit as possible.
I got too many damn kids.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I actually saw a study that said for a population to survive, each family is supposed to have at least 3 kids. Because if you and your wife, which are 2 people, only make 1 person, and then another 2 people make 1 person, it took 4 of you to make 2 people.
Damn, bro, it's 7 of us.
You holding it down for me, man. I only got 1.
Yeah, I only got 1. Somebody else got to pick our slack up for us.
Pick up the slack, bro.
Well, dude, I got like 140 girls though, man. So I kind of got it, balanced out.
What do you mean 140 girls?
I got 72 plants here. Okay, not 140. I got like, I don't know, like 100 and something, like 100.
You might have some boys or some bisexuals in there.
Oh, none of them. Not my batches.
They all
No way. They all from the same mom.
Man, that's a beautiful crop, bro. Straight monocrop, 100. Some more soup, please. It's a beautiful drop. Cosa, I like the new logo, man. That black is really just standing out. Now I can see it says Cosa Seed Co, not just, what's that red and blue, red and green?
Right, yeah, man. Big shout outs to Rongo444 or YouWrong444 on Instagram. He hooked it up with the design work on the stuff. So, yeah, I have no computer skills at all other than making the little initial diamond design on Microsoft Paint. That was my input.
Well, shout out to you, Mr. Sparks. Bananas are bad. Not always. I'm going some banana OG. Not that bad.
Any shout outs this week?
You know,
You growing banana OG?
You, bro. Yeah, I got the banana punch and I got the banana buckeye.
Okay, yeah.
And I got roots. It took like damn near 10 days, which I'm sorry. I know 10 days is all right. What day was that you came here?
Monday of the week before this one.
How many days is that? I don't know. How many days is that? Like 10 days?
Or 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, like 10, 11 days. I'm not used to it taking that long. 7 days, I got roots. On the 12th day I saw roots, I was like, oh, got nervous. Usually when my clones start to yellow a little bit, I know for sure I'm getting roots. And I saw the yellow and I didn't see any roots.
I'm glad they pulled out though.
Yeah, I'm happy.
It's like, you know, they start living, huh?
It was a good condo grow. He's always around. That's the homie. Yo, my cousin Dad just came over and started snoring on my couch.
Making YouTube famous. There you go.
Nah, you can't do that. Anything else you guys want to cover this week, man?
Shit, I don't know.
Yo, did you guys see Legal's new video?
Nah, yeah.
My man Legal converted, man. He is Team Cannon. He is Team Cannon.
No.
Team Cannon, Team Ocean Grown, and something else. You know, my man is testing for everybody. He got a tent for each team.
Yeah.
You got an OG tent, you got a Cannon Genetics tent, and so I think it's Ghost Genetics, I believe. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up, doing his thing.
Right on, man.
Oh, yeah,
Congrats.
he just dropped out. Huh. Gave a shout out and dip.
Right. I'll give a shout out to Michigan Bad Boy. If anybody gets time, check out his channel on YouTube and on Instagram. It's a buddy of mine just started up. He's doing pretty good on his outdoor. He's probably already got some like 3-inch, 4-inch round stalks already. Doing pretty good.
That's what's up.
He's doing
That
all right.
shit.
He's not too good on the camera yet, but he's working on any tips anybody can drop him on a video would definitely help him out. Because that dude is like, he's killing me, man. He's asking so many tips. And I'm like, dude, just post. People will tell you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speak of the devil, we go in the chat. What up, Mr. Con Buffalo? You gonna hop in and join us tonight, maybe?
Yeah, we don't get the luckiness to see the presence. Just in the chat.
But while we doing chats out and shit, fucking, I want to give a shout to Melvinetics. I saw she doing her little clearance sale on the closing up shop for time being. Melvinetics.
I saw you posted something. I didn't know what that was. What's she selling?
She got here. Let me pull it up. There was the Dorothy. I don't want to misquote these. Okay, I got it right here. The North Silver Buckeye, Banana Buckeye F3, Dorothy Full Helm, Mel's Punch, and Banana BX. I mean, rather Buckeye BX, all for $30 a pack. I think that's if you buy 3. I'm not entirely sure. And then she also got the Eveline, which is the shit. I should not be trying to remember this off top right now. It's the Buckeye Buckeye Purple Mom, maybe. I think that this recent one was actually the F6 Pheno cross to the now. Then the Silver Borealis is the Super Silver Haze cross to the Northern Lights male. And then she did, those are both 75 a pack. And then she did the 89 Northern Lights F5 for 125 a pack. So that's the deals that's going on right now. And the last you'll see from her for quite a while. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Where can
hop on those while they're around.
Where can I go buy them?
Hit up her email. It's on her Instagram. I am Melvin.
Why is it they reach for the Northern Lights pheno, bro?
What was that?
Why is it that they try to mix it with the Northern Lights pheno? Just the strain itself in general.
I'm not sure.
Well, Northern Lights is known for being a really, really heavy producer, really good terpene profiles. So it was used in a lot of hybrids throughout the 90s and 2000s.
You tell them, Cosa.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Now, one of my favorite growers, hybrid, he has like a cut of Northern Lights he ain't sharing, but man, he vouches for it. And if he vouches for it, I know it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Frosted Flake has Northern Lights in it. The G13 and Blueberry F2.
Northern Lights got some juice in it, man.
Yeah, it comes with that fire.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm running some Northern Lights out crosses as well right now.
I want to run some Costco stuff soon.
Haze in the chat asking why she's shutting down. To my knowledge, it's mainly the fact that she's basically done dealing with the seed industry, like all the bullshit that's around vending right now. You know, just kind of taking a step back to do some flower production for a while. So, yeah. Someone in the chat talking about Nature Farm skunk drop. Yeah, definitely get on what's left of that. I fucking got my package in, I think, this week. Yeah, quite a nice pull on that. I was super excited to get that in, a few of the IBLs and then a few of the outcrosses. So, get a nice little pheno hunt out of that.
Damn, you guys be getting shit I never even heard of, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna move
What
away.
up, hi guy? So you just jumped in the chat.
Oh, hello, everyone.
How goes it tonight, sir?
What up, hi guy?
What's Gucci,
What's
guy?
up, fellas? I was fucking driving home right now. Fucking was hanging out with some friends, trying to catch up with you, homies. What's going on, everyone? How's everybody's night going?
Pretty good. We're gonna fucking put plugs on 15 lights and get them loaded up into this U-Haul and leave in the morning.
I am ripped. That drink set me back. I'm already on the couch. That drink's like.
Oh, that's Frosty. You saying you drank a lot of that THC lean or whatever? You sound like it.
Yeah, I just poured up a birthday drink for the show, and then I'm all like on my couch with headphones in.
Hell yeah. What have we been talking about? What you guys been talking about tonight?
Fucking shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, man, what was that, Dirty? Dirty said that the other day. He's like, man, y'all are mean. Like, yeah, we just, we tell it how it is. Trichome chasers, we keep that shit real. Fucking, you're gonna be a bitch, we'll let you know. Yeah, no, shout out to Daniel Dirty D News, member of the Trichome Chasers, We've all been following you for a long ass time, so we all know what's up with you. But, glad to have you on the team, fool, for real.
Yo, I gotta say, I was actually sleeping on the on following on Instagram. I just started following him today.
Oh well,
But,
I don't
yeah.
I don't necessarily mean in the social media aspect, but I didn't know you grew for the longest. Like I was like, oh well, this dude like constantly is talking to people who grows. Maybe he's gonna, whatever, this and that. But I'll say I'm glad to see that you're definitely a grower and not just an enthusiast. Let's just say that.
Right on, man. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I could tell off Jump just talking with you, like in the chat and shit. Like, you definitely got a passion for it.
Shit, bro, you're more on some of the KNF stuff than I am. Like, you know, it's just how it is sometimes. But I mean, yeah, for real.
Pass me that knowledge.
Yeah, Frosty, we'll chop it up one day, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. I want to try to.
Yeah, we definitely train.
Yeah, when I get these 45-gallon pots done, I want to either do some no-till, because that way next year I can just plant and go.
Hey, yo, Frosty, I got a question. Are you going to that Abracadabs show next week in Michigan? In Clio?
I can. I didn't even know it was going on, man, but I'm always down for an event.
Yeah, pretty sure Monster's heading down there. I'm trying to make my way out there. Not 100% sure on it yet, but it's looking pretty likely, so.
So what? That's what that is. Cool.
I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's like that secret set shit, isn't it?
I don't think so. The tickets for it and shit are online. I don't know. They got on Instagram and shit.
I think I heard that. I have to check it out, but yeah.
Don't seem too secret.
I always make an appearance when I hear about it in town.
But looks like it should be a cool little show.
That's gonna give me a DD. I'd be pouring up way too much to be driving back that far. Because I live like 125 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
But I drove it for the cannabis a couple times. I'm a highway man, dude. I put miles, like 24,000 miles on one of my cars in 6 months.
Damn.
And I drive What's wrong, cars every day.
What's wrong, bro? You afraid of getting one of them DOWs?
Yeah, man. I don't want to be the first guy that gets a fucking OW.
Get that DOW, that drive.
What the fuck is that?
Driving on weed.
Hell
yeah. What's up with the chat? What's going on in the panel?
What's up, Legal?
I see everybody. What's up with y'all?
What up, Legal?
Ain't shit, man.
Bro.
What up, Legal?
Ain't shit. Yeah, I slid on up there. I'm good like that. I'm good like that. All you gotta do is talk to my lady friends. I just slide on up in and they don't even know it. Yeah, I'm good like that.
Damn, my fucking eyes are burning, dude. I gotta close them.
Hey, man. So I'm glad to see everybody on tonight. I missed the what was that? Dago's what was that? His 1 year anniversary. I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was knocked out, incapacitated. But yeah,
happens sometimes.
Yeah, it do, man. It do. But yeah, man. But shout out, man. Shout out to everybody up there. Everybody on the panel doing their thing. Glad to see the Dirty D finally made it to the Trichome Chasers. What's up with you, Dirty D?
What's happening, homie, man?
Hey,
good
shit,
to have you on here. You got that fire over there, man.
Hey, man, you know, I just fucked, dude. What? I had lost 2 in a row. By the time I got something going. Shit. So, yeah. Then, shout out. You know I got to do this one, right? Shout out to Canada Genetics, seeing how, you know, your boy, the Frost Den, made it up in Canada Geneticville, you know. So, yeah, but I'm looking for some good things.
Congratulations, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm looking for some good things to happen, man. I'm looking for some real good things to happen for the Trichome Chasers and myself this the rest of this year going into 2018, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wow. That's weird to hear. 2018, wow. Mm-hmm.
It's all over in 2020, man. It's all done in 2020.
Well, it was 2020, man.
Sure. I don't know, man. All these crazy people around here be like, oh, 2020 is the end. I'm like, you ain't smoked enough.
Oh, they say 2020 is the end?
Yeah.
Oh, they smoked enough.
They've been saying that like every year for the last 3 years.
Right. I just like roll up another one.
This guy's always falling,
that's
you
right.
know?
I'm waiting for the aliens to land. I want to be on the movie like, what's that, Independence Day? Everybody be celebrating on top of a motel and they blow the bitch up. Yeah. That's
You just want to be like Will Smith. You want to punch an alien in the face. Don't lie.
Nah, I don't want. I want to. No, fuck the alien. Trying to get a hold of that chick he was with on that one. What's her name again? Who was on the first one? She died in the second one. I was pissed off about that. Like, how the hell you gonna kill her?
Vivica Fox.
Hell yeah, Vivica Fox. Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Y2K 2.0.
So you say Melvin? You say she's going into what? Just pretty much cuts and stuff like that. You think that's what she's doing?
No, she going into like just providing for her patients type shit.
Yeah.
Like she going like way out of the business. I do take.
She
From
said
what
she
I was
don't
gathering from what she was saying.
she don't really like what's going on in the seed industry right now, huh?
Yeah, from what I gather, it was just some like, you know, dealing with like people knocking off her work and like that basically.
Yeah, man. You know it's some real fuckery going around in the seed industry right now, man. Some real fuckery. Hey, shout out to, I don't know if anybody in the chat know about Crate Genetics, but shout out to them because right now, shit, in my opinion, man, they got some really good shit going right now, bro. That's a really good shit.
Is that Crate or Create?
Create, is that how you get Create Genetics? My bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, check him out.
Perps. Isn't that like Perps homie or something? He's like, he knew them for a while or some shit.
He might have. I think Perp might have known him, but I mean, they're pretty avid on Instagram. I mean, that's how I ran across them. I just seen them running a sale one day. I mean, shit, dude, they was doing the first sale I caught. It was $20 for a half a pack, you know, and then they broke down. Then they just had another sale for $10 for a half a pack, you know, because they're coming out with some new crosses, so they was trying to get rid of some of the production that they had of some of their older crosses, so they went down to like $10 for a half a pack. So shit, I swooped up like 7 packs, man.
They got some crazy shit, man. They have some Wi-Fi mixed together with a bunch of crazy ass shit. Girl Scout, Platinum Girl Scout. I mean, all kinds of crazy.
Hell yeah.
I've been following for a while, man. Casper, he got some good ass shit, man. I ain't never bought nothing from him because the PayPal thing went wrong, but he got some fire, bro.
Yeah, Casper, man, him and his girl, man, they got, and then she be making them edibles, man. I'm about to order some edibles from her. She got these, she call them crownies. They like brownies, man, but them motherfuckers look fire as fuck, dude. I got to get me some of that.
There's a man in the chat. I'm not even going to try to say your name. I'm sorry, but I popped a freebie firm just like nothing I've ever seen before. Full on manners at 3 weeks old. That shit's mad funny.
He said he popped what?
That's the homie.
Popped a freebie from Create.
And he said he had nanners.
Who is
on
it? Yeah.
That's the
3 weeks
homie from Instagram, Janishi.
Janishi, okay.
Oh, Janishi, yeah, I think I followed him on Instagram.
Yeah,
said he had Hermes. Said he had nanners after 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's funny shit, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm about to pull a Rusty on him, man. Well, you got some light leaks. You stretched your plants out too much. You got some light leaks. Oh shit. Yeah, but that shit happens though, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens. I've seen some pictures of people posted of the shit they've been growing, man, and that shit, hey, that shit, it looked just like it when Cash would be growing it, man. So I'm gonna try him out. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Run it, homie, run it.
Hell yeah.
Didn't use enough chicken wire program.
What'd he say?
Didn't use enough chicken wire.
Right.
Hey, that dude's pretty.
See, these are landrace genetics, so they're kind of unruly.
Right.
That dude's pretty cool with what's the dude with the long hair from OG? Ninja, man.
Yeah. He do fuck with Ocean Grown. He fuck with Ninja.
Yeah, they real cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
who is?
Casper.
Casper.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he grabbed a hold of a Purple Punch too. Now he crosses shit with Purple Punch. I think that shit called Bonkers, the one he's got out. The Purple Punch times Kumquat.
Kumquat. What's a Kumquat?
I don't know. I'm thinking Kumquat is I think it's some type of clementine.
Squash.
I think
It's like a squash, bro.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure one of those answers.
It's like a tiny orange.
You gotta have buds as big as zucchinis.
Nah, kumquats, they're like little tiny things.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't know if
it's like a tiny orange.
Well, I'm wrong. I don't know.
Hey, but isn't that some type of clementine though? I think, or cross with clementine.
No,
Yeah, it's
they're
like a
smaller
little tiny
than that.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, they're like, I don't know, a little bit bigger than like a cherry.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quiet.
A little bit.
Oh shit! So what else? Photon, what you working on over there, man? I know you. I don't hear the drill going, but I know you working on something.
Who, Photon?
Yeah, I'm unpacking lights and getting ready to drive down to Oregon tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm making a big delivery tomorrow. Pretty happy about it. Finally getting paid.
Hey, always happy to get paid. Frosty, what you got going in over there out there in that zoo you got out there, man? What you got going on out there?
Oh man, you know, 35 girls, 45-gallon pots.
Yeah.
They getting meals, pays the bills, mammoth pea, with a little bit of foliar feed from, let's say, I think it's called Bio Nova or something like that.
Uh-huh.
We just started foliar feeding with that the other day. We got our first feed in with it, and the next day them girls were praying. They loved it.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that.
We're going through about 150 gallons a day in water.
Yeah, man. You about to own stock in the water company out there, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping not to join the well drag, so I got to pay to have another well tap.
Yeah, fuck.
That's all right, man. We tap away.
I feel you. And Loki, man, how them lights doing, Loki? How's them lights going, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How's that light from Gromans, bro?
Oh, he got us on mute.
He got double screen and he got us on mute.
Yeah, he got both of them on mute.
We ain't even got room for nobody else. We got two Lokis.
Right, I know that's right. Cosa, what you got special over there, man?
Oh man, I've been harvesting this week, been in tree, been transplanting, been this week, man. Just been husk constantly this week, dude. Busy, and then getting some fishing in too. You know, can't be all work and no play.
That's right. Yeah, I seen the pictures of them, man. Them some big ass, what's them brown trout you was catching?
Yeah, got a couple browns, nice variety, man. Good times.
That's good. That's what's up. Now they say what your limit is 2 out there.
Nice.
You only allowed to get 2.
Fuck.
Oh, hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, brother, what you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, working, bro. Why was up?
Damn, man, I was gonna tell you to come barbecue with me. It's my birthday.
Oh, tomorrow your birthday? Shit, man. If it was next weekend, I think I got next weekend off. But man, I'll be working.
I just heard about this thing. What was that? The Dabathon or some shit? The
Abracadabras, yeah. That's out there in Cleo. Yeah, that's next weekend. Yep. It's supposed to be just like a little festival and shit, but pretty much all dabs and shit like that.
I'm gonna go up there with that 91 octane. Tell them about that 91 octane, boy.
Man,
that shit was fire.
Yeah, that 91 octane, man. Motherfucker had your ass think you smoking on some motherfucking Exxon for real.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to make it up there and show them what's up.
2018, we bringing Exos back.
They bringing who back? Who said that? They bringing what back in 2018?
Bringing Exos back.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Yo, High Guy looks like Daniel's icon.
That's some funny shit.
Hi Guy, man. What you? I know you was when you in trim gel, or you ain't started trimming yet. You ain't ready to harvest yet.
Oh yeah, you harvesting that blue dream.
It's drying right now.
Oh, the blue dream? Yeah, I thought I saw that.
Yeah.
All of it, the whole time.
Yeah, I wasn't about that staggered harvest life, so I cut all that shit down at once.
I'm all about that staggered harvest life.
I don't know the fuck I usually am. I just needed the space to dry.
So that was how much you think you pulled off of that? Cause she was a pretty big girl, High Guy. How much you think you pulled off of it?
Off of 3 plants, like I'm hoping I get like 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Oh shit, man! I got some ninja fruit coming, man. I can't wait for that to come.
Yeah, you know I'm getting a cut. I'll trade you a cut of the Frosty.
You
Nah, bro,
got
you
a
been
cut coming, or you got
I got
beans
two.
coming?
No, bro, I got 2 cuts coming. 2 different phenotypes coming to that ninja fruit. Yeah.
Oh man, I got to work sometime, man. Take you out for steak dinner, dog.
Oh hell, man. I got like food. Hell yeah, you might have said something that might have piqued my interest.
Oh yeah, man. We go to Famous Dave's Ribs, bro. It's the best ribs I ever had in my life, bro. Like
Famous Dave's.
Yeah, that shit good as hell.
Damn, that bug got zapped real good in that bug zapper.
You know,
what's up?
I'm sorry, I gotta get a drink, bro. How you know hell is good?
How hell is good? Hell is. What do you mean? What you talking about?
Wait, what?
No, I'm fucking with Frosty. He said them ribs is good as hell.
They hella good. They hella good, bro. Them things to save your life, man. They got 23 flavors of barbecue sauce. Like, tell me this man don't know what he's doing.
You know what he's doing? He gonna get y'all fat.
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
And man, it ain't fat. It's husky, because husky can still knock someone the fuck out.
Hey, you know bro, what? Like I tell all the women, man, it's big boy season, man. The hell with what you talking about, Loki. It's big boy season. Better go grab you one.
That's why you tell me, man, if you ain't 280, you ain't no lady, man. That's what my buddy's motto is, bro.
Listen, man. I'll pass.
You like the bitch is big, huh?
No, we said big boy season. We didn't say nothing about big lady boys. We said big boy season.
Yo, they was giving away a shirt on the round table tonight. I swear you was gonna get on there and try to win that, bro. It was like a 5X.
Man, I tell you, that better not be my shirt. The shrimp said he was gonna send me, man. It better not be my damn shirt.
It was a Blue Planet shirt.
Oh, they can keep. I don't want that Blue Planet shirt, man. What the hell I want a Blue Planet for? Okay, it's a 5X, and I'm wearing it's 5X, and I'm wearing a Blue Planet, so I'm gonna look like a big ass Blue Planet. Hell no, with that shit.
Tell them you clean growing, legal.
Hell yeah,
I got
clean.
a sample of clean growing too.
Yeah. Shout out to B.A. Jones. I sent her a whole lineup of the clean grow.
Well,
so
shout out to Lacey at Clean Grow, man.
Shout out to Lacey. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen a picture of Miss Lacey, but damn it to hell.
Legal, like I pour anything you tell me, Miss Lacey.
That's right, and then some.
Dr. Evil.
Nah, I never saw a picture of Lacey.
You ain't seen a picture of Lacey?
Nah, I like the Watermax. That's what turned me on.
Oh, you got to see a picture of Lacey, bro.
I was like, that Watermax looks so good.
What's the Watermax do?
It's like
I got the whole lineup.
Like
I just ain't even used it.
The Watermax is like a sterilizer for the roots. I like to keep my root zone dead. I don't like beneficials and things like that. So Watermax is perfect for me.
Yeah, Watermax is some good shit, man. If you don't use nothing else out of their lineup, that Watermax is the shit. And what I like about the Watermax, it works good in hydro and in whatever other medium you run. Soil, cocoa, doesn't matter. That Watermax is the shit.
If I'm using a Watermax in soil or cocoa, I'll probably use it just to flush. I wouldn't use it to live in because it'll kill all your beneficials. I don't have anything against beneficials. I just don't want to use them in hydro.
You know what? Like Monster, this is what Monster does with the water, with his Watermax. Like he won't use it right in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so he'll run all his beneficials like early in veg, and then he'll run his Watermax after that.
Yeah, just to get him started with the beneficials.
Yep.
Yeah, usually I use some General Hydroponics Rapid Start. I'm just gonna try to use the straight Watermax right now.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, yours what was I getting ready to say? Oh, and I'm trying that Jax out. Lucky got me trying Jax. So I'm gonna try that Jax out too.
Lucky
or Loki?
Loki, my bad, Loki. You know they twins, bro. Sometimes I get them mixed up. But
Loki. I thought Lucky used something else.
Mm-mm. Loki.
Yeah, what does Lucky use?
Lucky uses what is it that he uses?
General Organics.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I sent some I sent some decks out to Perp
What do
too.
you
Who's got that fire foliar spray, man?
Hey,
Tried
that
that Bio Nova, but I don't know if it's any good.
Yo, that fucking
I need a good foliar
Korean
spray.
natural farm and shit. Those are all like traditionally foliar sprays. That shit will kill foliar.
I need a good foliar spray.
and if you want to use like something that's bottled, like that samples that I got from Microbe Life at the Midwest Cannabis Cup, that shit pretty good. That photosynthesis is pretty good, man.
I want to try that optic foliar.
Yeah, I
That's
got some of that upstairs too.
I don't
tried
like
it
that
yet?
shit. I don't like that shit.
You don't like the optic foliar?
The reason why is, man, because the difference that I noticed with the Microbe Life, all the plants I got, they show great response to the Microbe Life. But that fucking bio shit that y'all talking about, that optic foliar, some of the plants, man, them motherfuckers don't like it at all. So it's like
What's
some
up,
strains
bro?
don't like it.
What you laughing at, Perv?
Yeah, let me in on it.
Catman.
I'm laughing at High Guy.
What are you doing?
He was fucking with his cat. I don't know. Too high.
So what's going on in the chat, man? I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone right now, so I can't see the chat and be in the live
Shout
stream
out
at the
to
same
the chat.
time.
You know, Big Ed holding it down as always. He said,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up to you?
Yeah, Cosa
Big Ed
Patrol
always
in the
on it. Hey,
chat.
Big, that's a cool shout out to Big Ed, man. That's a cool ass cat, bro. Yeah, I fuck with Big Ed all day, any day, man. He a cool ass cat.
Perp in the chat, just flooding it.
So I
Yeah.
figured I got my five main sources of genetics that I'm gonna fuck with. They're on the regular. You know, I'm always try out something else, but there's gonna be five main genetics. I'm gonna do the two that I'm
Yo,
testing
could I tell
for.
you something before you start?
What's up?
You can't. There's no such thing as five
Oh.
main.
Yeah, why not?
Like that. That's already an issue for me. There's no 5 main.
Why ain't it a five main?
Because I got 5 main fingers on each hand.
Nah, but it's gonna be five that I'm really gonna be fucking with all the time though. It's I got the two teams I'm working on, Canada Genetics and Ocean Grow, and that's two.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fuck with definitely gonna fuck with Bud, man. Shit, his shit. I'm about to put Oregon shit in the. I'm about to start germinating that shit. I like those Java Pod crosses he got with that Shockwave. That shit is. I like those. And then I'm definitely gonna fuck with this crate. Definitely fucking create. I'm sorry, Blunt. Create Genetics. Definitely gonna fuck with them.
No,
That's-
you're fucking with the crates, bro.
The crates, right? Yeah, I'm fucking with them.
Take it out.
And then right now, unless Jungle right now, but if he doesn't really come out with anything else, I'm still gonna run his stuff because that's the homie. But probably Jungle. But I definitely got to put that horticulture resource. I got to put his shit in some because I think it's on who's growing that. Is Wavy growing that?
Wavy growing that.
Yeah, that shit look pretty good too.
Yeah. So.
Dog, what about Cosa's?
Cosa's, I got to get the blueberries, man. I got to get the blueberries, and I got to get the what else was that you was gonna send me, Cosa?
I already popped the blueberry. You want some Las Vegas Nights? I got an extra pack.
Hell no, man. I still got some Durban Queen, bro. You want them motherfuckers? I can send you some of them.
Trade off.
Don't send me no Las Vegas Nights. The hell wrong with you?
What you think them Jawa Kush really is?
Who?
Who?
Them Jawa Kush you sent me? We about to find out. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
He got you.
That's some bullshit.
Yo, he got them shits in a pack. He know I'm playing with him.
Nah, but I'm definitely fucking with Bay Breads and Coastal shit because they on the team, man. So I'm definitely fucking with theirs, man. So.
Yo, so me, I'm popping everything. Everything available. If it's good and I want to pop it, I'm popping it. I got some Thug Pug I want to pop. I just popped some Biotic. I popped my Ocean. I had some skunk beers left. I popped those. I know I want to get my dog helmet back. I got to that's not even going to be a seed. That's a clone I kept. I got to find it. Somebody I let hold it. Hopefully they kept it. I popped the blueberry. Got that blueberry going. I don't even have no more Canada Genetics. I gave my cousin the Gorilla Smash, and I popped the other packs, and they died with the whole breakdown.
Yeah.
What else? I might pop that monkey butter from Square One. I definitely gonna pop. I got a trade dedicated to my North Genetics. I'm about to just apply to be tested over there. I'm fucking with Chris Chronic. Like, they cool as shit.
Yeah, man, you might as well, bro. And they got some fire too, dog. They got some. I still got the Dr. Smurf. I still got I think I got some Smurfberry left, and I got that. I'm telling you, man, that damn Smurfzilla. That's a monster, bro. That's
right now. I got the Stardust going. I got the Zero Gravity going, and yeah, that's it from North right now. Zero Gravity and Stardust. Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody that's on the Trichome Chasers that's got shit, I'm definitely fucking with they shit. And then, like I said, the Mother 4, man. I'm fucking with the Mother 4. But you know me, man. I'm always gonna throw some other shit in the garden.
You know what it is, man? Doug Pug got me with the pictures. His shit looks so icy. Yeah. I gotta try it.
Man, that purple pug, man. You see that purple pug? Have you seen a picture of the purple pug?
I got
that purple, bro. That purple pug looked fucking. I was like, damn it, man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat. I'm not no breeder, but I'm gonna do some crosses. Don't hate me, because when I cross it, I'm giving it to y'all. Y'all can have it, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. So don't judge me.
Oh, definitely, because that purple punch. I think Blunt. We got some not purple punch, but that grapevine, Blunt and purple. I think we got some things we wanted to do with that grapevine, didn't we?
Cosa said he gonna help me out. Chronic said he gonna help me out. Tell me what I need to be doing.
Oh yeah, I encourage everybody to breed. Everybody should be making reserving lines.
Even if you don't plan on being a breeder, like if you find a strain and you really love it, why not back cross it and keep some seeds?
Bruh, and I finally got my white rhino, man. They came in the mail today, dude. Oh, you know they going in the motherfucking dirt real quick.
From who?
Huh?
From who?
From an outsource, bruh. I got it from an outsource, man. I can't give away my info, but let's just say a real good homie, hooked me up with it, man. Hooked me up with it.
You know that's just Las Vegas nights.
Nah, but ain't no Las Vegas nights over here, man.
Yo, my mic is low?
Man. Nah, it's gonna be some Amsterdam nights, is what it's gonna be. You know that shit's straight from overseas.
I can hear
man,
you.
That was real shit, man. I was on.
Marisa, yeah, I'm a pollen chuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be a pollen chucker. I ain't no breeder yet. I gotta get some. You know what it is? People say pollen chucking. How do you become a breeder? You start off as a pollen chucker, right?
Man, okay, what the fuck is it? What's the so negative about being a? How else do you fucking breed? I mean,
no, you know what? I do agree.
Some, like fucking egotistical people came up with to try to put down people who fucking breed for their own personal shit.
If you're breeding for your personal shit, how is that pollen checking? It's pollen checking when you grab 2 things from a dispensary and you say, I'm gonna sell these seeds. I'm about to make my own shit.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what do they consider a pollen chucker, man? Because as far as I know, everybody that I like Vader, he puts a male in a tent with females and he let his do his own thing. Is he chucking the pollen? Fuck yeah, because he shakes the shit out that motherfucker every once in a while. So I mean, the way they make it sound like it's a negative thing, but I'm like, dude, how else do you breed? I mean, unless you take, I've seen some people that get their pollen and they take like a little toothbrush or a paintbrush or a Q-tip and then they personally dust each one they sell.
My man, Malik just came in the chat room. I watched Malik do a breed on a mirror before, and he got some seeds that everybody I know that got him will tell you it's straight fire.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So why are they making it? Why do they make it sound like it's a negative thing, dude? If you're breeding, you're breeding. Who the fuck cares how you apply the pollen to the fucking female? You know what I'm saying? And like Blunt said, it's just something that they just come out with. You know, and like he said,
on the other side of it, it is usually like said like in terms of people who like take one male and then they'll just hit like 40 females with it and sell all those or whatever,
So it's what they do afterwards, is what you're saying. Is what they do after that. Whether they just.
Well, I don't know. Like some people would look at Thug Pug with his one male and call him a pollen chucker. Some people would look at Bodie with how he uses, 4 males or whatever, but hits these 40 females that he has, and some people will call him a pollen chucker. But I don't know. I don't think that it's fucking just a word that's used to like stop people from breeding. It's not hierarchical shit that needs to be like only done by a certain class of people, you know?
Right,
Like anybody that wants to can go and breed some shit. Yeah, plant builders. we heading right towards eugenics.
Oh, plant builder in the house?
Yeah, he always lurking. Oh, and he got a smart comment. I
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
Hell yeah, plant builders. Shout out to plant builders.
All day. We need Plant Builder on the show again. That was a good show last time.
I don't know. He did talk shit on the KNF though. So
Plant Builder did? He talked shit on the KNF?
Plant
Nah,
Builder said we swam towards the topic.
he was just being PB.
Tell you why he was talking
We
shit
more
on the
be that.
KNF, man. Plant Builder was afraid y'all was going to spray him with some of that shit and he was going to grow about 5-6 inches. That's what it was.
Man, let him drop that now. I want to learn something. I like learning something from everybody.
Hell yeah.
Ain't that a motherfucker?
Supposedly that's how Legal got that big.
Fuck yeah, man. I rolled all up in some KNF, bro.
Drinking those sprouted seed teas when he was a youngin'.
Hey, Dirty D hooked me up with that, how to make that shit out of the corn. I straight up ate that shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That
man.
seed sprout tea work real good, man.
Yeah. I might have to try that next. But
I'm with Blunt though. I'm kind of lazy. I just use kelp, coconut powder, aloe, and malted barley top dress. Usually figure that's a fuck ton of enzymes by itself.
Yeah.
I don't have to really bother with sprouting them anymore, you know?
Since I'm using that Water Max, I'm just going to start getting into just foliar spraying with it. Hey, so Loki, you said you checked my intro out. Huh? You like that? How I made my little movie going? That iPhone, bro. I'm glad you talked me into getting an iPhone, Loki.
Self on mute.
Yeah, Loki probably doing some things. You never know about Loki.
I love my iPhone, man. Especially when it comes to doing shit with like video making.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn, I about fell asleep for a second. I'm so stoned. My eyes were burning. I had to hold them shut. It's so
Man,
dry.
you on that lean for real. You over there leaning for real.
Yeah, I'm on the couch.
I ain't gonna lie, I dozed off too until baby got here.
My special.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we always got somebody knocking out on the panel. It's all good.
Hey, you know I'll knock out in a minute. Be out, be snoring.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm gonna roll out, guys. I gotta get up.
Yeah.
I got the birthday breakfast and stuff with the fam. So,
all right,
Word
Frosty.
Happy birthday once again, brother.
Bro.
No, thanks, guys. Yeah, tomorrow check out the
Happy
live streams
birthday,
on
man.
Instagram.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Thanks. Later,
I woke
guys.
up and started eating.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
shit.
fucking Loki last week on the panel snoring and shit.
Was he? Oh, I wish I had saw that. I could have teased his ass. Because he always teasing me about knocking off.
Yeah, well, it's recorded in archive, so.
Hell yeah. About to go back, do a comment.
Yo.
He said, "Oh,
Nigga.
what?"
No, I stepped away. My cousin actually heard you though. He was like, "Yo, somebody asked if you like the intro and said thank you for telling me to buy the iPhone." So
Yeah.
I got caught up real quick, but that intro was fire. That intro was fire. I was asking them if they saw it earlier. I'm kind of like, I'm about to open up my movies and try that out. Like, whoa.
I'm about to do another one, man. I'm gonna do another one. And they got this shit called it's for iTrailers, where you can make a trailer for your shit. That shit pretty lit too. I'm gonna figure that shit out too.
Yeah, I never be playing with it, but I gotta try it out.
Blunt.
Yo.
Clone's dead.
I would say Limbo.
No? You said no?
I said Limbo. Maybe Schrodinger's box is a better
They're in
answer.
critical condition.
They're somewhere in between alive and dead.
Let me kill them in a second.
Both alive and dead at the same time.
Clone
Yeah,
cancer.
there's an equal chance they open the box.
Yeah, man. I got one in ICU myself, man. I got this mystery plant going right now in ICU, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, man, it was hot, and I don't know.
I've been
Shit
playing with
happens,
fire.
but
I've been playing with fire, son. I've been getting nothing but clones and throwing them shits in my garden. No IPM, no nothing.
Yeah, you playing with
I've been
death,
having
bro.
straight raw sex with these
You're
clones.
lucky I run predators.
Yeah, you playing with death with that shit. Trust me. Fuck that.
Don't worry, bro. There's probably some Californicus on there.
I keep my shit straight motherfucking in quarantine for a minute.
That guy's like, I got predators. They out here killing shit.
I got shooters in my leaves.
They got the sniper effect.
at least
Yeah, somebody told me today they got an army. They got an army.
Hey, did you see Nature's Farm? I was watching one of his posts on Instagram, man. He got a lot of beneficials, man. He got so many beneficials, they taking over his garden, bro. He's like, now, how do I get rid of all of these motherfuckers?
You watch, what's his fucking homie Josh? He's got all kinds of roly-polies motherfucking trying to take over his beds, bro. He's got to have a sufficient amount of cover crop just so that he doesn't subject his cannabis plants to fucking roly-polyitis or some shit. That's fucking nuts.
Yo, what is a roly-poly, bro?
That's what we call potato bugs back in the day. That's what motherfuckers that roll up in a little ball.
Yo, do you know what I know a roly-poly to be? Like, I'm from the Caribbean. There's a guy that made a song, like, about roly-polies, and they definitely not a bug.
Yeah, we call them motherfuckers potato bugs where I'm from.
Pill bugs, they're also called.
Yeah.
If you ever heard of a pill bug.
Roll up in the ball real quick.
What else you said they're called?
Pill bugs?
Kill bugs.
Pill.
Pill bugs, okay.
Damn, that motherfucker got fried up in the bug zapper too.
You call
Goddamn.
him woodlouse? I think you called him woodlouse.
Woodlouse?
I was having a problem with them fucking roly-polies in the girls' garden right there, man.
Man,
Yeah,
They started
everywhere.
coming out and eating all of the roots that was out from the old the soil I was using. And started eating some of my seeds that were under the soil that hadn't popped yet.
I got a bunch in my work bin, but none that have transferred over into my pots. So
I got a bunch in my pots, but I never had an issue of it. I've had them for fucking shit. I don't know, 2 years in my pots.
You know what I got in my pots?
Oh, do you still have the mystery mites? I haven't even looked, Blunt. Do you still have them? Have you seen them lately?
Ever since I got that fucking atomizer, nah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I really haven't looked around. It didn't turn into anything.
Yeah, no, I was never able to identify them, but I'm pretty sure they were beneficial.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck.
You said you got an atomizer?
Yeah, I picked up an atomizer a few
one of
months
those.
ago. I like it. I still use the other sprayer interchangeably every, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so when I feel like I'm just because it makes you look at it like, I don't know, I'm a little bit lazy, I feel like, with the atomizer because it's such a fine mist, because it's so strong. Stay away from the plants a little bit. I can't get all up close and personal while spraying.
Yeah.
So I do like getting close and personal while spraying sometimes, but I also like to choose certain sprays to do that with. I'd rather do that with an essential oil spray than a neem spray or.
With the sprayer is an atomizer?
Yeah, I have one of the, what is it, RL Pro something from some shit that it just atomizes it down to somewhere, I want to say 20 to 50 microns, and it blasts it out at a pretty high rate. It it's quite a bit of wind like that it creates as it blows. Can't really get like too up close and personal with the plants like that.
Tear
them. Depending on like the ones that are more mature and more sturdy, yeah, you can get pretty close to them without issue. On the lower settings, on the higher settings, it's I wouldn't like to. Say if you just got it in cups and shit, you could blow those cups right over.
What's going on, yo?
What's good? What's good, Lucky?
Lucky.
Just got in from work.
You asked about the Blue Dream. This is what the Blue Dream looks like, but there's a lot more.
I was about to say, that's how small K&F nugs shrink down to?
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of one of the smaller ones, though.
Man,
it don't look
Get him.
My shit don't really shrink that much.
Why is it everybody, when they show you, like, I see people put their plants up and it be the ugliest picture, and people be like, yo, great job. Like, I understand it be positive, but at that point, you're not being positive. You're like leading them down the dark path. If you're telling somebody they're doing a great job when they're not, you're not being helpful. You're hurting them.
Yeah.
You definitely
you need to lollipop them shits.
Bro, can I get a gold medal though?
Nah, bro.
No, only
you can get like a
trophy.
I could probably get you like a bronze.
Daniel, I definitely bought one of those droids to use for the growling, bro. I'm straight on that.
Shit, I'll take some bronze.
I give you like a aluminum medal.
Nah, bro, you can't get
Lucky. What it do, Lucky?
No medals. No medals tonight.
You guys are so mean.
Loki's ate on your flowers.
The mean guy.
Purple, I'm not actually going to send you one of my...
What? I'm not being mean, bro. Yeah.
Purple, I'm going to send you one of my heat things.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna just be a liar and tell everyone, great job.
Nah, you're right, though. You're right. You can't... I mean, sometimes I guess you fuck them up doing that, man.
Like, I want, if my shit is fucked up, say, yo, bro, you might be smiling, but that right there is fucked up. Yo, one day I had somebody come on tell me the truth. I don't mind. I could repair it once you tell me, but if you just sit there and tell me great job when I'm fucking up, I'm going to keep fucking up thinking that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, shit.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, I'll take some aluminum trophy.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of my heat sinks painted gold. Not kidding.
Yo, I had somebody come on my page one time heckling me, bro. Like, he was trolling the shit out of me. And while he was trolling me, he's like, yeah, and that leaf right there is crooked because you got fucked up pH. I was like, yo, good looking, man. I was wondering what the fuck the problem was.
Yeah, that actually is, yeah, he's right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, he thought he was getting me angry. I was like, shit, thanks.
That's why you can't get mad at no trolls.
Yeah.
I was actually pleasantly happy. While he thought he was pissing me off or saying something that might have angered me, I was trying to figure out what the problem was, bro. So thank you.
Boy, what's up, homie? Looking up.
Speaking of trolls, hey, Lucky.
Yo.
Bruh, tell me why, man, I caught some slack for defending your motherfucking honor that one about a week ago.
You don't got to defend me, bro. I can defend myself.
Hey, I wanted to. Hey, I know.
I was about to say, I got to say something about this. First of all, Loki just made him sound like a lady. You got to defend his honor.
Nah, Loki said, well, he grow lady boys, man. I wanted him to feel comfortable. But Loki was like, yo, you didn't do that for Lucky. You been wanting to do that anyways. I was like, yeah, I just used the opportunity.
Yeah, man,
I didn't do nothing but put a number down with a crying, laughing face.
Man, bro, it was woo. I was, you know what? Loki right though.
It escalated fast.
Though. I was waiting for an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it how I see it, bro. Even when my peoples is going, I tell them like, nah, You know why you did that. You gotta be honest with yourself.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like the comment I put in his motherfucking shit, or the comment I put on mine about him drinking a gallon of man milk. He didn't like that comment. So, you know, it was, but it's all good though. Fuck it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, live and let live. Let people be who they want to be, man. Yo, I had somebody trying to like curse me out today, and I tried to be like the bigger person. I tried my darndest. I tell you,
man, whatever, dude. Your ass was going ham on that, dude. Whatever, dude.
I tried.
What the fuck ever? You weren't trying to be the biggest person.
I kept telling him like, yo, just chill, man. Just chill.
Dude, you went in on that dude, dog. You pulled some motherfucking
you for real too, huh?
For real. Hell yeah.
I begged him to stop, bro. I begged him. You know what it is? That motherfucker
took a page out of my book, bro, and went straight ham on that.
You backing down that you afraid. No, I just don't want to argue. But I can type just as mean as you can type, but it's just words at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, that dude was just looking for a fight, honestly.
Yeah. Man, that dude got off and went home crying, dog. He was crying. Oh, this motherfucker talk shit about me, and he was probably telling the truth. Though.
He was super upset.
Sure. He did his YouTube and Instagram and shit.
Bro, he's gonna get all his Icy Mag homies on you though.
Yo, he told me he got an army.
He said he got an army.
He got an army for me, bro.
Oh hell no. Oh shit, bro. Feel you. Oh shit, Loki done lagged out. See what happened?
Oh shit.
Lucky, what'd you say, man? You just getting in from work, Lucky?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got in from work and then I watched a little news just because I got to catch up on the fucking Trump shit.
That dude.
And then I actually forgot it was Friday, so I was like, shit, man, I guess they're streaming. And I was going to try to just watch it on YouTube, but I can't. It fucking won't let me watch it, so I was like, let me just jump in the call.
Yeah, bro. Why won't let you watch it?
I don't know. I'm like sitting in my bedroom, and it just like wouldn't catch up, I guess, or the lag was all fucked up.
Yo, look, Doc, you get that mini split yet? Fix it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, everything is fucking great. My tent's like about 79 degrees right now, so it's perfect.
Lucky is like in the growing world. Lucky's like the little brother you just want him. You want him to do so great, like.
Yeah.
Like I just want Lucky Garden to be great.
I'm done with my first year. My next harvest will be my first harvest in my second year, which is cool.
Shit, fuck Lucky. I'm trying to do good.
We all know you can't grow. You ain't gonna learn to grow. You just gonna keep acting like you punch. You know.
He punching bitches in the face.
I told Perp today he got to change his. Yo, Perp, you ain't gonna tell people your new name, bro.
My new name.
Yo, Legal. You the artist formerly known as Legal. You Buffalo now. Perp about to be Perp been dabbing. We on the phone today. All you want to do is dab, and you can hit.
Oh shit!
Like, dude, you walked all the way to the store for Q-tips.
Really, dog?
Hey, the dude had change today, Perp.
You what?
I said the dude had change today.
Yo, you know what?
Perp is smart and got fucking brought small bills.
Y'all dropping these inside jokes and y'all not sharing it with the people on the chat. Let me tell y'all what happened. So Perp decides to go to the gas station. What was it, like 3 in the morning?
It was late.
I'll put my one on blast right now.
It's like 3 in the morning. Perp decides he wants to go to the gas station because he wants to get roll up. He can't help himself. He got an addiction. He got to smoke right now. Gets to the gas station. He only got a $20 bill. A $20 bill. I want y'all to listen to me. He goes in with the $20 bill. The gas attendant says, no, I have no change for this. Yo, if you ain't got change for $20, what you got?
I'd be paying my shit with pennies next time. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
There's 3,000 pennies. Fuck you.
I gotta move, bro. When I know I got a corner store or a store, any kind of establishment that gives me a hard time with getting change, I walk in and I just open shit.
I just buy shit with pennies.
I just open shit. Like if I open a drink and I started, I'll go in with $100 bill, open up a soda and just start drinking and get to the counter and give them the 100. When they sign, say we don't accept hundreds. It's up to you if I'm having this drink for free.
I had almost talked Perp into going up there and just hijacking dude. I was like, come on, man, just go in there and just pussy, man. Take your shit.
Listen, either you gonna give me change or this drink is free.
Oh
Just
shit.
Cooperate. Just cooperate.
Hell yeah.
It's not a stick up. This is just I just need change.
Hey, dude was afraid Perp was gonna rob him though. That's reason.
Yeah. He was moving like Perp was going to rob him. Like, nah, I don't want no problems with you, sir. You know what it is? It's because Perp went the night before. He felt like you was casing the spot, bro.
Well, he said he didn't give him. He said that was the second time dude told him he ain't had no change for a 20. I was like, what?
He coerced him the first time. The first time he broke him down.
Yeah, the first time.
First time he broke him down. This time dude wasn't trying to hear it. No, I told you yesterday, no change for 20. But I just want to understand, if you don't got change for $20, what he got change for, like $1?
Like, do you not have like $17 in the fucking register?
Yo, I don't think anybody paid attention to the fact that I said this was a gas station. It's like, how much gas do people get out there, bro?
What's it like in Arizona?
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. They want dollar sales only. I've been to a mall like that though. I went to like this mall in Jersey called Short Hills Mall, and I went into
That's a nice mall.
Huh?
That's a nice mall. I know that mall.
Yeah, bro. So I went into one of the luxury stores and I'm trying to buy something, and I pull out cash. The lady looked at me disgusted. She looked at me and she opened up her register like, look, I don't have any cash in here. Everybody pays with card.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What that got to do with me? I'm giving you this cash. I don't care if it smells like weed, and give me what I came to buy.
Yeah, this is U.S. legal tender.
Yeah, does this not say legal tender?
She was so disgusted by the cash. Like,
Yeah, Short Hills Mall is pretty snobby.
Snobby, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, she ain't like the bankroll.
She ain't like it. I mean, given it was some singles and 5s and 10s, but you know.
If you were white, it'd have been a different story. She'd been on like, okay.
Bro, how you know I'm not white?
Want that shit, man.
The fuck? What kind of assumption is that?
It's not the icon.
Yo, you're
Bro, I'm so happy you said this. There's 1 million people on Instagram with a black avatar and they are not black. So I can't have a black avatar and be white?
That's why we don't fuck with them. We fuck with you. We don't fuck with them because they fake, motherfucker. That's why.
I'm gonna make a white robot boy. Like, I should not be. You know what? I should have been like Grow Mouse and make him green. I want to be like.
All right. How about this one? You sound like you black.
Yeah. Now you know what legal?
What's
like you? I call people like you a racist.
Yeah.
Hey, just make
but the robot makes you know that you're a stoner.
Right. Just make sure you spell it right, bro.
RACEST. Racist. I know I spelled it wrong, bro. I'm joking.
Oh shit. Oh my gracious.
Yo, did we have topics earlier? What?
Yeah, we talked about a whole lot of stuff. We did the LED building, CanNav. We talked some hydro. You missed it all, Lucky. Don't worry about it.
All right. I'll catch it on the replay.
Watch that.
Anybody watch the Grow Tube? The 1 year anniversary they were hyping?
Yeah, I watched that.
I caught a little bit.
I caught a little bit too.
Loki only likes it if they give him a shout out. They don't give him a shout out, Loki gets sour.
Yo, you know what? That's impossible.
Dab, dab,
It's
dab.
impossible to get a shout out every week. It's impossible.
Yeah, I
It's not
know.
gonna happen.
You got to space that shit out.
Yeah, you can't do that every week. That's like, I'm not nobody's favorite, bro. Trust me.
You know he got that shout out tonight, man, because he posted on Instagram about the grow tube. You know Loki got a shout out.
Y'all, let me tell you, y'all sound like some haters. I posted that about the grow tube before I got any kind of shout out, bro. Because I was watching the show for a year. Y'all some haters. First of all, I wouldn't even know y'all if it wasn't for the grow tube. So respect it.
Oh my goodness, he got that
Yo,
shout out.
the best grow tube episodes were the early ones.
Yeah.
The early ones were really good.
In my opinion, man, it would do him good to go back to that format. It was that format.
You know what
back
it
then,
is?
the early one was good.
Yeah, I agree with you
Part
on
of like
that.
what the difference back then was too, like there was more like different, like a group of people in the chat and shit, and like there was a different
whole
like
group
level
of
of
people in the chat
camaraderie
is
and
different.
community and shit.
Like tonight, everybody in the chat was there to win something. It was crazy. It was just like, I don't feel like I had communication with. I don't even talk in the chat no more because it's just too. I can't keep up with the hundreds of people in there.
The only thing I can say real positive about that man is that his shows do have. That's not the only thing positive. It is a good show. Don't trip on it. But the chat do be popping, man. It'd be like 500 motherfuckers in the chat, so it kind of makes it hard to even if you have a question or you want to say, it kind of gets it hard to even get it. So even though I know he has somebody that watches the chat, to try to bring up, but there's no way that one person could take, could follow all of the comments or questions that comes up when you got 500 people in the chat. Ours, we kind of small, which I don't have a problem with being small. We got our dedicated few that come every night. Of course, I would like, for the channel to get bigger and we have a bigger viewer, a live viewership and while we're streaming. But we definitely have a more interaction with the chat. And that's what I like about ours. But don't get me wrong, I like the grow tube. I watch it, man. I mean, I follow everybody that's on the table, on the panel and everything like that. But
I'm telling you, I really like the show. My problem with the show is the problem you will have with any show. Every show is going to have certain things or certain days that is just not your favorite topic. Like, I'm not mad at that, but there's not going to be you can't expect them to cater to your opinion every week. Like some weeks we do KNF and I gives 2 shits about KNF, but that's what you care about.
No, it's not even the topics, bro. I watch every show. Even if I go back and watch it later, I watch every show, every topic.
But those early shows, that's when the information was all fresh. Like,
that's what I was going to say. Like,
how many times can you talk about the same fucking topic?
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's impossible to keep talking about the same shit. Like, with growing, I get so annoyed with people that just want to ask me the most basic question. All you got to do is Google that shit, search that shit. If you asking me, that means you just want to have a conversation with me. You could just hit me up and say, what's up, bro? And I'll talk to you. You don't got to ask me something just to have a conversation.
That's why I say we need to turn our format into more like a Howard Stern format. You know what I'm saying? Start bringing midgets and all kind of shit on. That's
fucking
bad, man. Hey, do a live midget tossing contest or some shit like that, bro. That should be lit.
You know it, right?
We gonna have a house full of midgets at Emerald Cup, so
that's what's gonna be up. I need to get in touch with him.
Nah. Budman just said something in the chat that's a fact. He said he watched Hash Church from the start. Commercial, Grow Tube is going the same way.
He said comical.
Yeah. Comical. But I'm sorry, because I wanted to see commercial. Everything goes in that direction. My mind was there. Sorry, Budman. I won't put words into your mouth. But everything goes in that way. Like commercial, it has to go in that way. Even rap, if you see music, when things evolve, money comes into it. Once money comes into play, like it becomes different. And as they grow, money has become involved. Like it's impossible for it not to be. So you're gonna see that difference.
Yeah, that's why I like our format. We really don't have one, which is great. I love it. No, I'm serious. I mean, we got a format, but it's not like a big format, and I love it because we talk about anything. We could be on one topic, and somebody could say dinosaur. Next thing you know, we'll spend 2 hours talking about the evolution of motherfucking dinosaurs. I'm cool with that. You know
but the fact is, who wants no growth in life? I want to see my plants grow, and I want to see my life grow. So I guess they're going in that direction, but you just got to be careful in the way that you go in that direction. You don't want to forget what you're doing this for. And everybody does it for different reasons.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you guys were saying, like Lucky was saying, this is, how many times can you talk about the same topic, or how many times can you have like the same guest or shit like that? And that's cool. And I like our show where we have just our talk sets. Like, let's just talk.
Fuck yeah, that shit is awesome. That shit, and that's the realest though. If you think about it, that's the realest type of show because it's just like everybody is straight off the top of your dome. You know, everybody's just talking some shit.
I'm no genius. Like when it comes to growing, I consider myself a novice because I just do. I don't want to pretend like, oh, I'm here to teach you guys. No, I'm here to learn with you. If you got something to teach me, I'll take it. You might see something that I'm doing and accept it also. So it's like, I think we're all here to learn from each other. I'm not at the teaching stage.
Yeah, we need to see if we could bring back the music station that we had. Remember how you used to do that, Blunt? Where you just played the music? Yeah. That shit was lit. A lot of people like that shit. Fuck, dude, I used to just let that shit roll, and I'd be down in the basement, in the garden, whatever else, just lit with the speaker playing loud, just letting that shit roll. That shit was lit. I like that.
Yeah, I got to set up my other mixer and get that going again.
Yeah, that shit was lit. But no, but every format, every live stream, every format has its purpose, you know. And Dago's definitely conquered. He's definitely mastered his purpose with this live stream. Which, you know, shout out to Dago on the round table, shit like. And I think we're on the verge. Actually, you know, we are on the verge of mastering ours. You know, we reach out to a different set of people than what the round table reach out to. Which I'm definitely happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I don't come online with the thought of trying to make a financial venture. I'm here to really just talk shit. I like just talking with you guys. I got to deal with work on a day-to-day basis. So when I come on here, I just want to enjoy myself and relax. I might feed into the bullshit sometimes because I'm ignorant at times, but you know, I really just want to enjoy myself. I figured marijuana is like such a peaceful, happy thing that I'll bump into a bunch of peaceful, happy people.
Yep. You got to pay your internet bill first there, Loki. You got to pay your internet bill first, bro. But no, but like I say, and it's not even to be in a competition with the other ones, even though, to be honest with you, man, we couldn't stand Sub Cool when he did what he did to us that one night. And then he came on and it seemed like every time we did our show, he popped up and shit like that. But even then, we wasn't even trying to compete with him because, yeah, man, you got to pay your phone bill, bro. But then, but even you know, even then though, it was like it wasn't to try to compete with him. It was just like, you know, he's got what 50 million fucking followers. The motherfucker should have 5,000 people in his shit. There's no way, you know, we can compete with that. The motherfucker been around since the age of time. You know what I'm saying? And this is not talking shit on Sub Cool. It's just a simple fact. You know, he's an OG. He's been around a long time. He's met more people.
Sub Cool reminds me of Imus. You guys ever listen to Imus back in the day?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He reminds me of Imus.
Remember, Imus got his ass fired too, right?
Yeah, like Imus was like an old crabby guy.
Yeah, for calling some girls some nappy-headed hoes.
Yeah. He called. What was that? Was it Tennessee's or Maryland's basketball team?
I thought it was like somebody up in Penn State or some shit.
Somebody did call us some nappy-headed hoes. That old motherfucker was tripping that day, boy. They hurried up and got his ass off the radio.
It's like the Imus of cannabis.
Hell yeah. But like I said, it's not even to be in competition with anybody else, man. It's just, you know, we are our own. That's one thing I love about the Trichome Chasers. We are our own style of people, man. We get two fucks about how everybody else do shit. It's just how we want to do shit. And I'm cool with that, man. Really cool with that.
More of a realist type of crowd, I would say.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, a lot of people say that all the time, man. That's all I hear is that, man, y'all dudes are just real, man. Y'all just 100, man. Y'all keep it. Y'all don't care, man. Y'all say, fuck it. Y'all will say it. Well, fuck yeah. I mean, shit, I'll say some shit that everybody else is thinking but afraid to say. Fuck it. Tell Buffalo, I'll say it.
Yo, I got to quote my man Budman. Because I swear, Budman always be dropping some honest bullshit.
Yeah,
not bullshit, but he drops that honest shit. He said Sub is just a seed slinger, period. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a company. I'm tired of people acting like they blind. Like, yes, he's a grower and he's showing you his grow, but at the end of the day, he is a seed seller. He's a breeder. That's what his business is.
But he gives out a lot of good information.
He has a business without the goal of making money, you're mad. That's what he's there doing. And some people act like, oh, he's great for the community. Yes, he donates money back that you spent.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely got his place. He's definitely got his place. And Budman, like I said, Budman, you're right. That mother, he call it like he said. That's why I fuck with Budman.
Bro, but
You call it like you said.
every seed bank, that's the goal. I really don't knock it, bro. The goal of breeding seeds to sell seeds is to sell seeds. He's
Man,
doing
that's
what
a big ass motherfucking spider. What the fuck?
Hopefully not in your tent.
Bro, no, I'm going inside, bro. That's too big of a spider to be sitting outside. God damn.
Dude, I like spiders in my tent.
Well, you can have
Spider
this
bro.
motherfucker in your tent, then, goddamn.
Fucking legal. Got scared.
Hell yeah, this bitch about big as my hand, and I got gorilla mist, bro. Fuck that, it's time to go.
we all know you a giant, legal.
Shut up with that giant.
On that same note, though, Loki, like, I don't know. I see a lot of people, like, and it's probably more so, like, within some of the smaller subcircles of the organic world and shit, but, like, those people who like, have a problem money off of selling seed. Me, that shit's kind of like, I don't know, you put time, effort, and money into the shit, like, why is it unreasonable to ask for it in return, you know?
Yeah, I ain't hate on anybody's hustle.
Yeah, I don't like, it's your hustle, do your hustle, bro. Like,
yeah. This
is the thing, right? If, let's hypothetically say you grow cannabis to sell cannabis. Aren't you trying to sell what you grow? Mm-hmm. So should the people that you sell it to feel like, oh, he's just trying to sell me cannabis? Yes.
Yeah, bro. Free's a plan.
I actually am. If that's the case, Cosa, if you feel like I should give you my seeds for free, grow 5 pounds and let me have it.
Exactly. Exactly. If my
Loki, I'll give you
seeds are so fucking cheap, pounds, and give it to me, and I'll give you free seeds for life.
Yeah.
No, that's right. No, that's right. But see, only
good deal.
Only thing that this is what I hate about some aspects of the community. It ain't just this community. I hate this type of shit in just anything, any other type of business. If we do this, not we, but a lot of, you hear a lot of talk about let's help the people, let's help this, let's help that, let's do. But then yet and still, now I'm not against auctions. Those who abuse the whole format of what an auction is supposed to be. Like say symbiotics. So you bought them symbiotics for what, $150, $200 a pack, am I right? So, but then I'm not against you having an auction for it to get people to if people want to pay you an astronomical amount.
If some idiot wants to pay $800 a pack, God bless you.
Exactly. But when you go to an auction and the motherfuckers start to bid off at $500, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Because for instance, a lot of those drops that happen out there on the West Coast. A lot of people on the East Coast or the Midwest, they don't even have the option to even get those type of genetics. And then, if you want to call it good medicine, motherfucker, then I feel like you that same motherfucker that was sitting up in front of Congress that had the type of medicine that would save somebody's life, but he charged them $800 a motherfucking bill.
Legal.
That's bullshit.
Dude wants to pay $500.
Legal. Wait, there's two sides. There's two sides to that story, legal. And I'm gonna tell you, if a person buys a pack of seeds for $100 and they start the auction at $100 and anybody chooses to pay more, I respect it. When you buy a pack of seeds for $100 and you start the auction at $500, you're being greedy.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. I have no problem with an auction, but my point is...
I think that's a very blanket statement, though.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. You could buy some shit for $100 and then 5 years later, after the shit's out of production and it's a super rare strain.
That's different. I can understand that.
Okay.
I can understand that. If somebody had a pack of fucking
if it's something that's still on the market, and you can still go get it from the breeder, then yeah. But if it's something that like those symbiotic drops, out here on the East Coast, you would not get those. Well, yes, there is that fact, but at that moment in time, you did not know that, or at least I did not know that. So I was concerned, that drop happened and that was what was available.
Yes, Ghost just said exactly what I was thinking about. If somebody put up a pack of Cube and they started the auction at $1,000, I'd respect it.
Man, it's just like this, bro. It's just like a baseball card. At the time a baseball card come out of a certain athlete, and then you get it in a fucking pack of bubble gum, and it's like you spend $2 on it, $5, whatever. That's fine. But then that player becomes astronomically the best player ever, and then 15, 20 years down the road, when you can no longer get that card.
Yo, I want to ask a real question.
And then you put that card out there, somebody, and you auction off, and it goes for $1 million. I can respect that type of shit, because that's a rare type of shit.
what is wrong with greed?
Well, you know, personally, what's wrong with greed?
What's wrong
I mean,
with
greed.
Greed. Go ahead, Lucky.
I say nothing.
Go ahead, Lucky.
I mean, greed can lend itself to criminal behavior. I mean,
criminal behavior, really?
Well, not only just criminal, not just
I
criminal
mean,
behavior.
fucking egg. Grown cannabis is criminal
This
behavior.
is what I'm saying. You gotta stop.
depending on where you live, bro.
You already killed me with
Can I
that.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead,
Everybody can say something.
I was going to say, in terms of greed, I think that the main problem with greed, if we're talking about from a moral aspect anyway, is that greed can lead to over withholding of resources, right? And that can be detrimental to other people in the population. So if we're talking about the moral good of the population or of the people in general,
No,
then at a certain point, having too much resources, you know, detriments the rest of your population. So I would think that's where the argument for, you know, greed necessarily stems from, you know, that, and it can make you do terrible things like Lucky was saying.
I got an uncle that was just did 10 years.
All right,
10 years in jail for some greed.
I'll refrain my statement before. I don't see anything wrong with greed in a free market.
This is what I feel about greed, man. Greed blackens the soul, man. I mean, if you think about it, bro. I mean, if you could talk about anything other than what's going on in the community now, but greed blackens the soul, man. Not only blackens the soul, it blackens a person's mind. If we're all supposed to be about each other, if we're all supposed to be about helping each other out, then greed will fuck a community the fuck up, man.
That is what
you gotta help yourself before you can help anybody else, man.
You guys didn't say nothing about helping yourself. We asked about greed. Of course you gotta help yourself. I'm not talking about just giving a motherfucker some shit because you can just be, and the motherfucker ain't doing nothing for himself. I'm all about a motherfucker doing good for himself, and then I will definitely, I am not going to help you out if you are not helping yourself out. That is a true fact. I will not do that. But I'm not going to let greed compromise my own morale or my own morality because of the simple fact, because some individuals are just out there looking for a freebie and a handout. What I'm saying is greed will fuck a community up, man. If you think about, look at how much money does a 1% really need? And then you got all these people. Whoa. You got a lot of people out here in the community right now that are out trying to do the things that they're trying to do, raise their families, do the certain thing, and they're fucking starving. You got people that do shit that's, okay, we're going to go to another fucking country and help this other country out, but yet and still, I can look down my street and see that same little boy, that same little kid whose mom and dad who's actually out here trying, and they're fucking starving too. But my greed will not allow me to help because I'm like, no, motherfucker, I got it, you go get it. Or I did this and you go, nah, bro, I ain't all about that greed shit, man. There's nothing you can say that would change my mind about greed, dude.
All right, can I interject?
You can interject all you want, bro. Go ahead.
You ain't letting me. You just won't stop talking.
Well, I'm gonna stop right now. Zip.
All right.
And go.
See, this is the thing. I think we went too far. Maybe I wasn't direct with my question. When I was talking about greed, I was talking about in the cannabis community. I wasn't talking about Congress and the little boy down the street. That's too much to go into right now. I'm talking about as far as cannabis and seeds. See, when it comes to supply and demand, that's totally different than American greed. Those two things, they might seem the same, but they're different. Someone in the chat said Russia, that's why greed is bad. The greed of Russia and the greed of somebody who's selling a pack of seeds and the consumer chooses to buy it at that price is totally different. If that's the case, you need to go tell Mercedes that they should sell their car for the price of a Toyota because they both drive. Did I get cut out again?
Okay, nope, you're there because now I'm about to blast you on that. When you say greed, you cannot just define greed as in one entity and not bleed it into another entity because greed, exactly. But what you're talking about is greed. That's the problem with greed. Greed doesn't just stay with what we talk about. Greed bleeds into other shit, which bleeds into other shit. Now, what you're talking about as far as what you want to sell something for, whether it's over the certain amount, that's just fucking, like you said, supply and demand. But goddamn, dude, do I have to continue to rape people just because the supply of something is supposed to be a medicine, as we quote unquote, because we didn't come out and ask for recreational first. I do believe we were all talking about medical, right?
All right, cool. If that's what you're saying, right? I got a pack of Symbiotic and I want to sell it for $10,000, right?
Look,
now let's
go right ahead.
Now let's say, right, and there's somebody that's willing to pay it for $10,000 for it. Is that greed? When if you really need medicine, there's people giving free seeds, but your choice is that you want that pack. Why do you need that specific pack?
I'm going to tell you why, because this is where greed plays into all the shit that you're talking about. Symbiotic, you talk about the genetics of symbiotic. Oh, this is the fire. This is the best. This is exclusive. No, bro. This is exclusive. That's coming from my boy Monster's word. Oh, dude, we got to get that exclusive shit. So why? So people want you telling them people you're advertising, promoting this to be the best on the fucking market. This is exclusive. So yeah, I could go out and get this fucking $2.50 seed right here, but dude, that medicine right there is supposed to be the best for me, so that's the one I want. Okay. You're already marketing and advertising it to be the best.
But we go back. We got to go back to what I'm saying. If you want the best, you have to be willing to pay for the best. You can't.
Okay, so just like I'm saying, bro, that's what I'm saying. You saying it the best, so you're gonna put a price on it. You're gonna put this high-ass price on what's considered to be the best, which is supposed to be for the people, anyways.
Who are we talking about? Only the breeders or the resellers?
No, not the breeders, because the breeders have sold it to you for $150 a pack. We're talking about the idiots.
It's a fine line, you know. It's a fine line either way. Like when it comes down to it, I feel like when it comes to the free market, like I feel like.
See, that's the thing, right? Someone will say, like I saw someone in the chat say, if it was for auction, it's a check. Huh? Oh, sorry.
Nah, now you fucked me up.
Yo, I got it. Oregon just hit the fucking nail on the head in chat. Things are only worth what someone will pay for it.
Exactly.
Boom.
Just like Jordans, bro. You can't play basketball in them damn things.
Man, don't even get me talking about
Adidas
Jordans, dude. Come on, don't even get me talking
They go on eBay at $2,000.
Dude, if you buy a pair of Jordans for more than the fucking what they charge it, you're an idiot.
Yo, let me ask you something, bro. Legal. Let me ask you a question. If I'm poor, I'm broke, but I got $300, and I could wait in line and buy these Jordans for $300 and then sell them back for $3,000, is that greed?
No, that's smart.
Okay, if you don't know my story and I don't have to sit there and tell you my whole story, you might assume, yo, this guy's being greedy. But that guy selling that pack for $1,000, that might have been the only $200 he had to his name, and that $1,000 is how he's going to eat for the next month.
That's not greed. If he's selling it for $3,000,
you don't know what each person's circumstance is.
Okay, so each person. So I get it. You're right. You get it. I get it. You're right. The motherfucker that just bought a pack of $150, paid $200 for it, and he just bought 10 packs of symbiotic seeds, and he's selling them, and he auctioned them off for it. Yeah, you're right. People. I don't know this story. He ain't greedy. That motherfucker just trying to make a hustle. Yeah, you're right.
There's different people, bro. There's different.
Yeah,
I know people that buy sneakers.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't play the game to be stupid, dude. You know why the motherfucker did it, dude. Don't play the game. That ain't his circumstances. That ain't. This ain't the dude that just went to just save every fucking penny he used to cut some lawn to buy a fucking $300 pair of Jordans to sell them motherfuckers so he can feed his fucking family. We're talking about some greedy ass motherfuckers that wouldn't stood in line and bought 10 packs of symbiotic. Whatever, dude. Ain't nobody. Nah, you're right. I don't know. You're right. You're right. I haven't been out the game that long to know, but yeah, you're right.
No. Do you know why I can say this? Because I specifically know someone that I know that is financially in trouble, or whatever you want to call it, and his hustle is to go buy sneakers and resell them. And that's different, Loki. I'm not saying that that's not possible, that a person can't do that. What I'm saying is relating it to this community that we in right now. That's bullshit. But he buys 10 pairs.
Okay, so like if I'm gonna spend 10 pairs, all right, 10 pairs of Jordans, right? That cost him about how many? How much does 10 pairs of Jordans cost him? How much he paid for it? Let's just say they run about $200, right? So he spent
for $220, yes.
So $220, and he bought 10 pairs. That's what, $2,200, right? That's what he paid, $2,200, right? And then his situation is what? He broke, that he can't provide other way else, so that's why he saved up.
That's his hustle.
That's his hustle. It ain't because the motherfucker's broke and he needs some money. That's his hustle. That's his hustle.
That's how he eats, bro. What are you
people get it how they get it. Like
greed will make you hungry, man.
Keep moving that goalpost.
All right, legal. You know what I need you to do?
What'd you say, Daniel?
When you grow your plates.
Daniel, what did you say, dude? What did you say? What'd make you hungry?
Greed will make you hungry, man.
Thank you. And I dropped the mic and walk away, bro. I'm done. I'm done. You just said it.
This shit keep cutting out. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What you said, legal?
He dropped the mic already.
Oh.
He did a mic drop.
No, listen, man. It's some people that's their hustle. I'm not saying that a hustle is a hustle. How somebody chooses to live their life and how they choose to eat is up to them. If you choose to pay it, that's up to you too.
Yeah, voluntary interaction between two
You're not
people.
putting a
Like,
gun
shit.
to your head like, yo, I got this for $1,000. You gotta pay it. No.
As long as what you're selling is what you say it is, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
I do.
If you're doing some shiesty
So-
shit, that's one thing.
Paul
But
Biota said resellers are the devil. I agree that they're the devil, but you're a fool if you want to go pay $1,000 for a pack. That's your choice now.
Or you
I
just got a
think-
lot of disposable income.
I think that roasting has a good point, and I think the debate or the arguments kind of shifted a little bit. We're talking about greed and the free market, and it kind of gets a little convoluted because I feel like, again, it's a fine line that there's the mentality is overall, you know, when you're seeking to gain things that seem to be unreasonable and you're constantly in that mentality, that's greed, right? The free market is whatever. Like if you're selling something, someone's willing to pay something for it and you're making some money, that's a little bit different, right? And you're maintaining a certain lifestyle that's comfortable and you're feeding your family.
Why should you maintain a lifestyle? Why
Well,
can't you choose to raise your lifestyle?
When you're living in excess, when other people may, you know, be hurting and you're not willing to help these people, and you're just constantly in the mentality of you know, this hustle, I need to grind, and I constantly can't have enough, then that's the greed that I feel like overall we're talking about. You know, it's more of a mentality than necessarily, oh, well, is it okay to sell a pack of seeds for this much? The dude's trying to feed his family. He sold his Jordans. It's like, well, yeah, that's, you know, again, we're kind of, you know, when talking general terms, you know, it's all a mentality overall, not necessarily, you know, we could pick apart case by case and it's always can be, you know, on a specific basis, but overall, you know, there's a fine line between living comfortably and living in excess.
Hey, thanks for breaking that down for me, Purple. That you hit it. I appreciate it, bro.
At least that's my take.
I feel that. That's real.
So if I played the lotto and I won $50 million, I would be living in excess, correct?
Relative to who?
Negative. You're taking it. You're taking it far left. If you won $50 million off the lotto, dude, you're not living in excess. You won $50 million off the lotto. Now, like I said, if you just by winning, that don't mean you're living to the excess. Dude, you won $50 million. What you gonna do with the $50 million?
Well, see, again, we can talk about specific case by case, you know, and we can definitely always make exceptions.
That's the point that I'm trying to make, is that each case should be judged differently. I don't think.
Yeah, but we're talking about greed as just a general principle, or what, you know, what's the problem with greed? Then we can definitely say that there's a fine line there, right? Like we can all agree that greed
completely.
Greed can be a moral action. It can, you know, it can lead to the degrading.
Part of like where the like free market thing came in was when I said earlier, like, I'm okay with greed and free market because, like, in compared to a controlled market, like, you're not able to monopolize a resource the way that you would be able to in a controlled market. And yeah.
Brain fart.
Kind of lost where I'm at with that shit. Yeah.
Blunt, step away from the blunt. Step away
legal.
from the blunt. Yeah, man, what's up?
Do you think I'm greedy?
No, I don't think you're greedy. I don't think you got a greedy bone in. Now, do I think you hustle? Yeah, I think you hustle.
No, not that. I think I'm greedy. Let me tell you why. I have strains I don't need. I'm living in excess as far as my plants.
Nope. You want to know why I say disagree with you on that? And I'm gonna cut you off right there, because I've been wanting them Java Kushes from, you know, man, I'm gonna give you some Java Kush. Give me. Who sent me a pack of Java Kush?
That's different.
I answer the question.
That's different.
Who sent me a package of Kush?
No, I don't mean like that. I don't think I'm a greedy person towards people. No, I don't think I'm a greedy. I don't mean like I'm a greedy person towards people, but I'm a hoarder. So
I'm a hoarder too, dude. I'm a seed hoarder. I'll tell you the first place. I can't stop buying them motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right.
That's a version of greed when you buy things that you don't need. Just because you're
maybe not greed, maybe glutton a little bit, maybe a little bit of glutton or something like that, but it's not greed. Right, but see, me, dude, I buy shit, but I done gave away a ton of shit, dude. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I got it and I can help somebody out, I help somebody out. Now I may have got burnt down the road, not even knowing. It could be some shit I gave people. They're like, oh, I just got that motherfucker. I got this. I don't even know. But see, I don't even think about that. I think, I'm like, okay, well, shit, if I got it, man, and you need it and I can afford to give it to you, I got you.
Absolutely. Yo, from the moment I give somebody something, that's between them and God. I don't care if you fucking throw it in the trash. That's between you and God.
Exactly. You know, I mean, it could be false pretenses that they did it, whatever, but hey, I'm not the one that's got to make that judgment call at the end.
But yeah, I know some people that do auctions, and not all of them are greedy. Some of them are. Some of them are doing it for different reasons.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not against auctions, dude. I'm not against people making their money how they make it. I'm not against that.
Can I ask y'all something? We could talk about the prices of seeds. Like, how do y'all feel about breeders raising their prices? And what justifies a price going up?
I don't know what their costs are or what their inputs are. Like,
what's the highest price you guys ever paid for a pack of beans?
200.
Well, I mean, in general, the classic like way to determine a price is supply versus demand. So company is really in demand. In theory, that's enough to raise prices. But
some
people are cool with that.
Thug Pug or genetics or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was bringing up. So Thug Pug had raised his prices.
Hold on, Loki, before you go, Cosa, because Cosa breeds. I want to hear what Cosa got to say about this before you say what you got to say, Loki. Go ahead, Cosa. I want to hear what Cosa say because he breeds.
Well, for me, what determines is how long I've had the strain in development, whether it's an heirloom line of mine or whether I'm just taking two strains and crossing them together, or if it's something that maybe is very special to me, or I wasn't able to make very many seeds of, or is just going to be like the hot in demand strain. I mean, there's so many variables, man. But a lot of it, genetics and the development time. Like, that's my two key factors.
All right. Now, what was you saying, Loki?
Thug Pug I don't know if he raised his prices or the seed bank raised his prices, and they caught some backlash off that. Like, their seed sales slowed down, and then they brought the prices back down. And then
how much higher did they go?
I think they went up to like $100 or something.
That was the seed banks that did that.
Okay.
Thug Pug, so he sells his shit to those people for X amount of dollars. I'm not for sure what it is, but Think Tank had even bumped his shit up to like $90. They was 80 at first, and then Monster went and asked for it, and he was like, they 92 or 95, something like that. I was like, hold on, dude just told me last week they was $80. So I hit Think Tank up. I was like, yo, man, how much it sold? He said, it was $90. I said, bro, you just told me $80 last week, bro. And then I ain't hear nothing from him a while. Guess what? How much he's selling the same shit that he was selling for $80 that he bumped up to 95. Guess how much he's selling them for now? $80. Back down to $80. It's the seed banks that did that shit because they trying to make a little bit extra kick off of what Thug Pug has some nice strains coming out. I mean, that's what they do, man. And that's the type of shit I was like, man, I don't know.
A lot of banks do that too.
Yeah, exactly. They do that shit. I mean, it's not some of the breeders. Okay, so Ocean Grown. I heard Ocean Grown just went up to $120. Anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
Well, it's verified. You could look at the Lumberjack.
I didn't even go to Lumberjack to look at it. When they told me that, I was like, okay. So, I mean, now Ocean Grown's been selling their seeds for $100 for how long?
Is that cool though, man? They just started.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how long would you guys feel comfortable that a seed company's been doing something for so long, making pretty good genetics, has a pretty decent, a lot of people swear by their genetics, and then bumping them up? after such a long period of time. Of course, inflation hits everybody. I'm not against inflation and everybody and things going up, or we the hottest shit out there, man. We could, this is what it is, supply and demand. I'm all for the free market, all for it.
One thing about
go ahead, Lucky.
One thing about Ocean Grown is that you would get the sense that they'd put that money back into their business and make it better, but just because you know them through social media so well, with some of these other companies you don't know them as well as Ocean Grown.
True, that's true. But like this shit that be like over $150. I'm going to the team like, hey, who want to go half on the pack? Because I'm not. I don't know, man. It's just something about paying over $100 for a pack of seeds, man.
DC Seed Exchange, none of them are over $100.
Yo, you know what my problem was? Like, I usually buy my I buy a gift card to buy my seeds, so I go buy like $100 gift card. Once I gotta go buy $120 gift card, it's like, or $150. It's like, damn, I cut into a whole nother 100.
Now, what was you saying, Blunt?
I don't know. What was I saying?
Oh, maybe that was Lucky. I don't know. What was you saying?
Well, I did say something. I just don't remember what I said.
No, I mean, I've been fucking with that dude from DC Seed Exchange, and the most expensive seeds he's got is that second generation. That's $90. Everything else is like 60, 50.
Yeah,
pretty inexpensive.
I said it hurts every time paying more than 100.
Yeah, but you see a lot of different companies pay a lot of different amounts for their marketing, for their promotion. So
let me ask you guys this in the chat. Since we're on this very good topic, what do you guys consider? Also, like Symbiotic, the purple punches and the different custom mimosas and all that shit, they were selling for $150, $200. What do you guys consider to be exclusive enough? What's exclusive in your mind? In your mind, what's exclusive that you would make you spend that money?
My honest opinion, I don't think anything is exclusive like that. My thing is, it's all about marketing and promotion. What got the cost of Symbiotic is that Jungle Boy is promoted, and they're such like popular growers. So that's where that price came from. It didn't come from how much time they took to work on it. If Symbiotic would have released without having Jungle Boys promoting it the way they were, they probably released the $80, $90 seeds. But what happened is their marketing is so crazy that they're able to now do this, and people will pay it because they want to grow what Jungle Boys is growing.
True.
See, for me,
but
like,
yeah, go ahead, Blunt. That's what
the most expensive shit that I've bought, like, it was because it was like a one-off land race preservation of some verified genetics by Coastal Seeds. And like shit like that, I would definitely pay a lot more money for if I had to than some other shit. Nah, it was the Durban shit.
That's now. See, I can see doing that. I can see doing it, preserving. Or if you're into it that deep to where you want to try to preserve, I can see spending, money like that. That's the reason why I would ask the question.
It wasn't the Uzbekistani.
No.
Can I tell you the biggest sin of social media growers?
What was that?
We don't tell the truth, including myself. I'm going to tell you why.
Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
I'm going to tell you why I say it. Because let me tell you, if I like a company and I'm growing a shit and something goes wrong, I keep it to myself. Why? Because I like the company. But who am I cheating? I'm cheating the other growers that should know the truth about this.
You're also cheating the company.
Yeah, you're cheating the company too in reality. Yeah.
No, how are you cheating the company? Keep going.
Because you're not giving that positive or constructive criticism like you're saying. You're not telling them that they suck. Like you were talking about.
And like some people will take that well, some people won't. So I mean, depending on that person.
That you tell that, yo, your shit. If you tell a breeder, yo, I got nothing but herms from your pack, you know what they say? You're a shit grower. They don't ever take the blame.
Rusty.
Yeah.
My boy. Quit talking about my boy like
on the other side of that, I will say that I've tested for some people who, they've received some herm reports and they made sure that the line never went into production because of it, like they take the criticism and they work with it.
But
it's
the criticism, do you put the criticism to them or do you publicly post the criticism?
But that was to them. tester type shit. Yeah, so that's a little bit different than just like buying a pack and hitting them up, you know.
I've had so many people hit me up privately to tell me bad reports about different shit that they bought, and I never see them post it, including myself.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back to that whole shit. Nobody wants to post their failures, you know. Everybody wants to post their successes and look like they're the best at what they do, you know.
100%.
And a lot of people just get kicked off.
You know, I don't think that's what it is, because I post my fuck-ups. When I fuck something up, I post it. But if I got it, like, I got some seeds from a breeder. Pop the seeds, the shit had no head when it started. And I didn't want to post it because I didn't want to, like...
No head?
It had no head. It was just 2 leaves.
Sounds like a story of my life.
Like, I got, out of fucking 5 seeds, I got 4 mutants and 1 regular looking one. And it was like, had I posted that, it might have caused problems for his business or their business, whoever, like, and it's like, I don't want to do that to anybody, but it's like, am I hurting, who am I really hurting?
The head.
And it's not like a tester pack, it's a pack like that I bought.
You spent $100 and didn't get any head? That's fucked up.
No, I didn't spend $100. But it's like, yo, it's so hard to give criticism because then people be like, oh, he's just hating. I don't be wanting to hate. Sometimes I just want to tell the truth, but most people cannot handle the truth and understand. It's not that I don't like you, it's that this might have just went wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to art school and like, like we had to criticize everybody like really hard, and like some people just can't take it, man.
Really hard.
You know the kind of person that you criticize, and then when you leave, they hit you up like, yo, so you really felt this way?
Yeah.
Like, I already fucking said it. You want me to say it again? Like,
we criticized him really hard. You're a worthless piece of shit. Your art sucks.
Told a few people that.
Fucking give up now.
Oh, that's cute. I would, if I was your father, I'd put that inside of my refrigerator.
Yo, so yesterday, Perp was talking about me. I can't draw for shit. So I had to draw something for somebody to just like give them an idea of how to set up their fucking lights. And I just drew it the best way I could just so they could understand what I'm saying. And Perp just started roasting me. As soon as I sent the picture, I said, yo, Perp, leave me alone. He immediately saw the picture and started roasting me like, yeah, I would definitely post that on my fridge, Loki. Put that right up. Put a star on it. So I can take the roast.
I think DWC said it was your turn.
He said it was a what? Your mic's still shit, Perp. So
You just roboted hella hard.
Yeah, we got a big ass panel today.
But yeah, those rectangles were nice, man.
Yeah, man, I tried, bro. I tried.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
so I like had a family game and we were trying to play Pictionary, and I'm super competitive. I want to always win. I definitely lost badly. I couldn't draw shit. Like I had to draw a stroller. It looked like a G.
Yo, Photon, how big is that tent?
I could see that.
It's a little like a Jeep.
It was funny.
Looks like a big tent.
What, I think he rocking a 4x8 or some shit? That might be that. I don't know.
I can't.
Might be a 4x4.
Photon's
even.
new art.
What am I doing? Okay.
I don't think it's a 4x4. What? That's 4 boards, 9
That's a
inches,
big tent.
9, 18. It's probably a 4x4.
Yeah. Either that or it's half of a 4x8, but yeah, that's definitely only a 4x4 that's showing.
Fuck, it's late.
Yo, do you guys put your fan in your, that close to your plants? Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm so cautious about like having the blades cut up my leaves. I don't like the fan just on them like that. And then that
Nah, I keep a plant, a fucking fan high above the canopy, and then I have one lobe like underneath the canopy for underflow.
Okay.
But like the one above it will be like pointed down towards, so it still hits the canopy, but it's not directly through the canopy like that.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could get a 4-foot fan.
Oh wait, is there 2 photons in here? There's 2 photons.
There's 2 photons.
And photon ain't even talking. We've shown 2 things.
He's on his phone and his computer. Oh, and it's 2 different rooms.
Yeah.
Loki, did you pop seeds already?
Yes, man. You know I pop mad shit.
I gotta check out your.
I'm also a seed junkie, Loki.
Would you? Oh, I think you already went through this.
I went through it over and over. Purple
over
punch,
it. Over.
Banana punch, skunk beard, space dust, zero gravity, and I believe that's all the beans. And I got hella cuts. Shout out to Blunthumb. Drove all the way from Cali with some cuts for me.
Wrong way person.
All the way from Cali to Kentucky.
You know that was a drive, boy.
It takes some time, but you know, worth it.
Sorry, don't chase it.
Get to smoke some little blunts. I mean spliffs. Sorry.
Some little
blunt rolls. He rolls these big blunts that don't burn. Like we had to cut that shit open and fix it up, bro. I had to show him like this has not been dabbing, you know. We smoked.
Well, that was a joint. So, but yeah, I mean we could call things blunts.
No, I don't think like.
Let's get Rachel again.
When you roll it the size of your finger, are you really tasting it?
What, when you're rolling it the size of a fucking needle, are you really tasting it?
No, it's not the size of a needle.
That's why he calls them spliffs, yo, because it's half paper, half fucking weed.
No, it's Fronto, actually.
Half Fronto.
Nah, I do fuck with the Fronto, though. Like, you got me back on that wave. Like, it's been a minute since I smoked that, but...
Yeah, blunt rolls some big-ass blunts. Like, I don't do that. I don't even see the point of it. It don't taste good to me. It ended up fucking clogging up. Like, I hate that clog up. You got to massage it. He was massaging this spliff, like, forever. I'm looking at him while my shit just smoking. My shit just smoking. I'm like, damn, bro.
Did you have a crutch in that bitch?
Nah, my shit was just bunning.
No, I mean blunt.
NorCal Nuggets said, check my IG. What you got going on? Did I?
Dog, that's where you fucked up. You gotta be rolling with the crutch, dog.
Yo, he rolled a paper spliff, and we had to open it up and roll another spliff because like it was like a half of a blunt that he put down. It was like it couldn't smoke no more because it was clogged.
That rift fucking was resonate, man.
Yeah, definitely. It gets like really clogged up. That's why you can't roll them fucking thumb
Hashtag crutch life.
Crutch, yeah, crutches definitely make it possible.
What crutch you mean filter, right?
It's like the wooden piece at the end. Yo, I used to make those out of the blinds in my mom's kitchen.
What?
What?
Did you walk uphill to school both ways too?
Pardon me?
In the snow, bro.
What happened to the snow? I don't get the joke.
I know.
This one's from the islands. I'm just kidding.
No.
Is that only with white grandparents?
Pardon me?
I said, is that only with white grandparents?
What happened with the grandparents?
Walk to school both ways uphill in the snow.
Oh, I don't know. My grandparents ain't know nothing about snow, bro. I'm from the Caribbean. What snow?
Yeah, how many people are in the chat at fucking 4 in the morning?
Like 6 people in there, bro.
6?
Yeah.
47,
Quote unquote 47.
allegedly.
I'm about to make it 46 right now. Watch this.
It's not bad for fucking 4 in the morning.
I don't care if nobody was in there. I'm talking to y'all. We be up talking shit. This is what we really be doing, guys. No lie. When we not on live, we really be out here talking shit. Like this.
What THC Wavy at with his vampire life?
Yeah, it's usually some people check in at 4 a.m. Me, I check out at 4 a.m. I'm only. My wife went to a party, so I'm waiting for her to get home drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
30 minutes till 4:20. It's always 4:20, Horisha.
Since we did one of these long streams, huh?
It's 4:20 in like the middle of the Atlantic, so it's fine.
Yeah, local time, you know.
Yo, LED build, I be feeling the same way. Like, why am I still awake?
It's 4:20.
Lucky, how's the AC working for you, bro?
Time zone.
Wonderful. It's like it's been like 97 degrees out the last 3-4 days. My temp's been like 79.
I swear to God, it's the last time I say your name because I don't think I'm saying it right, and I'm gonna stop saying it. I'm gonna stop saying it. I'm gonna call you Risa. That's it.
Horissa? Is it Horissa?
That's Rissa. That's the homie Rissa. She always be around. I fucks with her, but I just can't say her name no more.
Bye, Horisha.
That's Risa. Not Risha. I apologize. Bud Weedler. He said he's.
Anybody want to bet if legal snoring?
Are you serious?
I bet you probably.
He's muted. We'd never know.
Let me see if I can unmute him.
At least he muted.
What the hell is that?
It's my impression. My impression illegal.
Yeah, somebody knocked out.
Oh, I can't unmute him.
Oh, a good one, bro.
Yeah, I can't unmute him.
Yo, Lucky Photon came back. You asked him.
Photon looks like he's fucking burning alive or something. Doing with your spectrums, bro.
He's over there manipulating the chart.
That's how he sells you. He just puts all the spectrums on max. There you go.
On max. On max. I don't know what light is giving that off.
That's the sunboard.
That is not even the sun.
Green, bro. He's super buff.
Are you saying you could just fucking make that whatever you want it to be?
That's what it seems to be.
He just changes the y-axis, bro.
How the whole spectrum just changed. What's up, man?
Like, yo, Lucky, look at the spectrum. You can't beat it.
You can't beat it. Look, it has 99 of everything.
Yeah. Fuck that CMA.
Sport, bro. And then he just fucking gets the data.
Spectrum all their fucking spectrums.
What you said? What you said? What time?
I'm reading some pretty good numbers off this. This is this fixture, by the way. My hacked. It's like a Mars, but it's like.
Oh yeah.
Nah, bro. But how you was just getting full spectrum on everything?
Sound like you said KNF is life.
Yeah, I definitely heard Master Cho knows.
Bow down to the
I
supreme
hacked it
leader.
with 3000K or 4 3000K 029s, a cheap red and blue cob, 1 red to blue diode ratio, and then what else up in there? I want to put a 365 nanometer UV LED in there.
Man, you still not gonna answer how the spectrum just totally changed.
What?
How did this
It looked like you were customizing your spectrum.
Oh, no, I'm just getting it to fit on the graph.
He was just manipulating the scale of the y-axis.
Bro, everything was there at 100%.
Yo, anybody check out? What's that?
What, Lucky?
Anybody check out what?
Anybody check out Tricky's last show? I thought that show was a good show.
Yeah, I like Tricky Show.
Yo, he had Scotty Reel on.
Yeah.
They were talking about a whole bunch of shit, but that was a fucking good show. Shout out to Tricky D.
Yeah, Tricky D, that's my guy.
Yo, Lucky.
Thank you for having me.
Are you dipping out dirty? Is that what you said? What was that?
I heard him say thank you for having me, and then he hung up again.
800K light. It's actually a pretty good light. Pretty proud of this.
You're always proud of them, Photon. Which light have you not been proud of? Yo, I'm gonna tell you, you know, be killing me with Photon. He doing his lives about his new boards. Like, I'm pretty surprised myself. Stop being surprised about what you design. It's your design, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're always our own biggest critic or whatever. You know, I don't want to get my hopes up and think I'm going to be really doing that much better than people. But then I measure it, and I am.
And I
Well, to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Yo, Lucky, I got a question. Did that fucking Durbin drop happen for the Haze Man genetics?
Not that I've seen
on DC Seed Exchange.
No. Although I've seen people post pictures.
Because I'm looking, I definitely want to get some packs off of that. That's going to be
I think more coming.
I do think.
How good is Haze Man? Anybody know anything about Haze Man?
Haze Man is pretty OG, pretty well verified. Some
he's been around forever, right?
Stories about him using genetics.
I got a question for the chat.
Them out, but
I got a question for chat.
Nonetheless.
Can somebody in the chat help me? I'm looking for a reliable clone seller.
No.
No? What do you mean no? Somebody in the chat
What up,
got
Loki? I got you.
You got me for 500 clones?
500 clones, no.
Okay.
Give me like a month and I can do 500 clones.
You want them all in energy bottles?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want them driven all the way from California at 120 miles an hour. Not a speed less, not one.
No stops for gas, no stops to pee.
Why would you need gas, bro? You need to just rent a hybrid.
Bus can't go below 120 miles an hour.
No. It's gonna take too long.
Will explode.
My clones are gonna wilt, man. What state? I want them shipped, so it really, I'll tell you the state if you got the juice.
The state is Jamaica. Oh, that's not a state. some wicked clones today. They're super dope.
Crap. That good.
So, Blunt, how would he do seeds for Durban poison?
Yo,
does he have a Durban nail?
First, you punch yourself in the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I lose my girl over this chat, I'm gonna be on here every night. Y'all gonna have to deal with me talking shit every night of the week. Cause I just realized I let my girl go to a party looking all sexy. I'm home in pajamas. The fuck?
Damn, son. You're gonna lose your wife.
I just had to reflect on that shit. Like, what? On a Friday night.
Man.
Yo, chat, what's a great night for a show? Cause I wanna do an early show, man, cause this 1 a.m. shit, I'm East Coast. I need something that I could actually be able to go to work in the morning. Give me a day that I could.
Chat.
You don't go to work anyway.
Yes, I do.
When you feel like it, he says.
Yo, I went to work the other day. My boss was like, "You haven't been here for 10 days." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here now, though. What's good?"
He said, "You're fired."
Yeah, like, what do you need done? You can't fire me, bro.
Cheers, guys.
Fucking A.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, guys.
Smoking some shit that tastes
Cheers.
like fucking Fruity Pebbles.
I'm smoking some shit that tastes like some shit.
I'm smoking something fucking amazing because it was growing KNF and love.
So you know how we were talking about Vero efficiency earlier?
Were we?
No.
We
Oh, that was like way earlier. Okay, yeah.
What?
Yes, full time.
Well, I was just talking shit.
Huh?
Okay. This is my great picture here. I've got my probe set down here in the canopy, right at 12 inches from the reflector surface. It's actually a little bit more than 12 inches. And I'm getting 1,160 U-holes at a little over 12 inches. And those are only running at 25 watts a piece. So 200 watts total.
How many U-moles?
What's up?
How many U-moles?
Lots of U-moles. All the U-moles.
Chlorophyll, more like chlorophyll.
So there you
Yo, full time.
go. 1,164.
Damn.
Yeah, what's up, Loki?
If I run 6 fusion boards at 240, 1050 milliamp, what kind of power should I be getting?
If you run, say that again.
Six fusion boards, 240 watt driver, 1050 milliamp.
Let me see here. I think I have a bar chart or something similar to that. Oh, not on this. Yeah, maybe on this computer.
And my shit's foxtailing, starting to foxtail like a motherfucker.
I mean, it really depends on how far away your shit is, but 300-400, maybe 500 if you're running closer than 12 inches.
And 300-400 is at where?
At like 18 inches.
Do you publish that on the website?
Yeah. So yeah, I could actually just go look. Oh shit, I don't have a fucking benchtop power supply anymore because I fried it. I do have power supplies that have different drive currents, so I can just I can live data if we want to.
What are those new power supplies you were talking about earlier?
Down for whatever.
Huh?
So I'm down for whatever.
What are those new power supplies you were talking about earlier?
Oh, well, yeah, I'll show you.
Photon said he wants to get crazy tonight. Take some data.
There's like 96 or 97% efficient shits.
Yeah, I really gotta.
Actually, I gotta end this phone call. It's not do that. You guys still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then another phone call. Where are those power supplies at? Oh, they're there. Here.
Yeah, fucking LED builder. Right on. Late night sesh.
Yeah, we're doing a 6-hour stream again.
Yeah, like I was saying, been a minute, right? It's due time.
So where's my camera at? Stop sharing. Turn my camera on. Yeah, so these are the power supplies I had made. And these are just like samples. You're supposed to buy, 50 or 100 or whatever. But I didn't want to buy 50 or 100 of anything that I didn't know was going to work 100%. I like this one right here. Can you guys read that? I can't see it. Yeah.
Something waterproof.
So like it.
It looks like a black meanwhile.
Yep. So this is 110 volts, 1.7 amps. So this will run 3 boards at 1.7 amps. Perfect. Then this one is 1.5 amps at 110 volts. So this will run 3 boards at 1.5 amps. And then this one is 72 volts at 2.1 amps. That's not really focusing on it.
So that's for one board?
No, this will be for 2 boards. There it goes. So 72 volts, 2.1 amps. So this will run 2 boards at 2.1 amps. I think this is going to be kind of my staple for when I do like my 2 board fixtures that I'm working on later tonight after this fucking live stream. Then this one's got 110 volts running at 2.3 amps. So it's a little bit more than the 2.1 I'm running right now. I want to see, how much hotter they get, if they get hotter. Then, I got this one. This one is 72 volts at 1.5 amps. So that's 2 boards at 50 watts piece. Then this one is 2 boards at 35 watts a piece. And this one is 1 board at 65 watts a piece. So got this kind of plethora of drivers I'm going to be messing around with.
What's the have you done like a temperature reading on your boards at 2100?
Yeah, like that picture I posted earlier today. is my thermometer that sits on top of my boards. And yesterday they got up to 86 degrees up on top of them. Yeah, Daniel Longer and I am going to sell these once I verify they have the power factor they do and they're efficient drivers. But yeah.
Photon, I want to see you do that 340 watt grow and a 4x4.
340 watt grow and a 4x4. You mean 360 watt?
Or 360, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Those drivers come in like 600 watt.
No, the 240 was the biggest I could find. I could ask probably and see if I could get like a 480 or 600. So I'm sure once I develop more of a relationship.
That 240 is how much milliamps?
What?
How much amps is the 240?
2.3, and it'll run 3 boards. And then there's another, it's 180, but I've got a 1.7 amp that'll run 3 boards as well.
I need a 6-board driver. I hate having to use 4 drivers.
You just need one of these, bro.
Pardon?
So you just need one of these.
Yeah, what's that going to do?
It's a power splitter. So you got your 3 prongs.
You talking about having to plug it in?
Yeah, you have to plug in the wires.
That was, but that'll split the power going where?
What?
That'll split the power going where?
To your drivers. So you have your like this
drivers into one line of LED.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've never thought of that.
I don't understand.
This is on the AC. This is on the AC side.
Like so basically you're running the drivers in parallel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you feed both drivers into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I fuck with that. But like I think that I've like vaguely talked to my one homie about that at one point, and like I don't think there like any experiments ever came of it on his end. I know none ever did on mine. But
like all house wiring and AC wiring is all done in parallel. So this is basically replaces a receptacle on your wall.
Mm-hmm.
So you just put like the part I'm holding goes to a wire that goes to a 3-prong plug in the wall, and that splits into 2 3-prong plugs that you can plug your power supplies into. Yeah.
Well, that's nifty.
But you still need 2 drivers, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't avoid what I was saying about having to use 1 driver, but it's a cool tool.
Yeah. Or just like a regular junction box too. I don't know if I have any of those laying around, but
yeah, if I had metal bending skills and acrylic to make a new housing, 2 drivers wouldn't matter. I'm really interested in that 36 volt 600 watt driver.
yeah, me too. I'd like to run a bunch of boards off of it.
It don't have to be the same board, right?
Yeah, they don't have to be the same.
So sun boards and fusion boards, I couldn't run them in series with the 600.
Not unless it was a 72 volt.
And then it would be a lot of more loss, less efficiency.
Not necessarily, but I don't think they make a 72 volt.
Yeah, man. I think we can call this live a quit. We're down to 38, and it's just dwindling.
Yo, we got to hold out to 420.
420? All right, we hold it down. I'm rolling up too. Fuck it. We all going to hold it out to East Coast 420.
Man.
We'll toast, and then we'll go.
Hell yeah.
What you said, big dog?
Man, I've been woke. I just been listening. My reservoir temp is jumping up to, man. What's 29 Celsius, Blunt?
Off top dog. That's a
29 Celsius.
Google that shit.
Need something?
I can't Google it, motherfucker. I'm on my phone.
Somebody in the chat already answered if you look.
It's 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's how high my res just jumped up. That's what I've been doing, trying to get my res down.
What you doing to get it down?
This fucking heat is killing me, man.
What you doing to get the res temp down?
Man, I do 2 half-gallons frozen, two frozen half gallons of water in it.
That's on your flooding drain?
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit. Like, what do you do when the flooding drain? Like, does it really matter? Somebody told me you don't got to use a chiller and flooding drain, but 80-degree temps is 80-degree temps. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I opened up the tent. I got a fan blowing in the motherfucker. I got half-gallon frozen water in the motherfucking res.
I mean, like, I guess it matters less because you're not worried as much about dissolved oxygen rates. It's not like the only source of oxygen is within the waters because because the roots are in the water. You know, like it's still within a medium that has aeration in it.
Bro,
so dissolved oxygen isn't as big, but
I'm in stones. I put them in the grow stones, and just like I was using the table as an ebb and flow.
okay, even still, there's plenty of variation in that. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, but I'm still dropping the temp, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's as big a deal as it is in DWC though. In flood and drain.
It might not be. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but I had to drop that. That's what I've been working on, trying to get that down, man. It's got me making me want to pull them motherfuckers up and put them in cocoa, man, and just say, fuck this summer, man. Just grow everything in cocoa.
Well, in your flood and drain, it's not cocoa. What you using? Rockwool pellets?
No, I'm using grow stones. So I'm using my flood and drain tables like an ebb and flow. So the water constantly flows through the table, and then it shuts off for like 30 minutes every 6-8 hours.
Oh, so you were using your flood and drain running all day?
Yep.
How did that work out for you? Did you put an air stone in there?
Yeah, I put an air stone in it. Yeah.
I just did that today.
Wait, where you put the air stone? You put the air stone in the reservoir or in the flood tray?
I got the air stone in the reservoir. And then I got one in the flood tray.
Okay.
I figured if it's gonna be running all day, I want an air stone in the flood tray.
Yep.
Purple punch.
Purple punch fishes.
What are you smoking?
I'm seriously thinking about just putting the motherfuckers in a grow bag or a smart pot, man, and just saying fuck this summer, man. Just wait the fall to start the water culture back.
Yo, legal. I could show you something that you could use to keep your water temperatures low.
What's that?
Is it ice?
No, it's an ice probe.
Mm.
It's an ice probe.
Yeah. It's a thermal ice probe. It's like a chiller, but it's not. It won't use as much power, and it's not as like. It's not. I don't know.
Where can I get that from?
Amazon.
I'm about to look it up right now.
It's like $100 and something.
Yeah, it's about to be $100 and something right over here.
Well, you can plumb that in right to your res. It got a little fan at the back of it, and it'll drop your temperatures a few degrees. And if you got it in there all day, it'll keep your temperatures low.
It's called an ice probe?
Yeah, I need to get one for myself.
Oh, yeah, that's only $131. That's not bad, bro.
Yeah. You see that part that sticks up? So that part, you would plumb it into your res, and it got like a little bulkhead on that you could tighten it on there, and the other part stays outside of the res.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm about to buy that.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. I just lit that.
Oh shit, it's 120.
Mhm.
420.
I'm right on time. Y'all heard my lighter go up.
Cheers.
And on that note, we gonna shoot off, right?
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, we're gonna go.
Y'all wanna chill? We can chill. I ain't in no rush. Wife ain't home yet.
But 4:20 ain't over till 4:30.
Your wife ain't home at 4:20 in the morning? Oh my goodness.
Nah, bud. I ain't worried about
Find
it.
a fucking lighter.
You can't find a lighter. That's the worst feeling when you gotta go to the stove. Oh, he found the torch. Yeah, somebody said to run a second res in a $50 mini fridge.
So I don't want to talk shit or nothing, but I peeped
Do
that Mendo Dope song that came out, and like,
I'm not to talk shit about it.
well, I'm gonna ignore talking shit about most of it that I could talk shit about, but
what song?
Like, I don't know, coffin choke, and like the hook was basically talking about like if you got good weed, you choke on it, and like I don't know, like the tastiest shit, like that shit's clean, like you don't choke on that shit, like you don't cough on. I don't know.
You don't cough?
Good weed actually makes me sneeze. Like when I got
Yeah?
some good weed, it tickles my nose. I sneeze all the time.
Yeah, me
See,
too, dude. It
yeah,
gets the sinuses.
nose tickling, yeah.
That sounds like it got some pollen in it, son.
I feel like the folk and they turn green.
Yo, Legal.
They're getting fucking really big.
Legal, your res is 20 gallons, right?
Legal just dipped out.
Oh, he went to go order that shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need to order one of these shits too. I definitely turn my flood drain into like an ebb and flow. I just don't like the idea of my roots sitting in the air. I don't like it. I'm looking at my roots shrivel up, and I just don't like it.
Hey, Blunt, what do you mean when you say you highly doubt the 44s are comparable to the V648? I said so. I know what you mean. Never mind.
Okay.
Yo, Blunt, why do you hate Mendo Dope so much?
I mean, I don't dislike them as people or as growers, but as rappers, I mean, they're just not good.
I totally agree with you, Blunt. You're not
Like
the
to
only one,
put
bro.
it very bluntly.
See,
Yo, can I tell you something? The people
yeah, I like
who
Mendo Dope, but I'm corny as fuck.
that's what,
Lucky's extra white.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you
I don't know. Like
I like it,
hip
but
hop is like
I'm probably not a good
hip
barometer
hop
on.
was like my life longer than weed has been my life. So like, I don't know. I'm very picky with my shit, and like they don't fit the bill at all.
you know what it is, Blunt? We're East Coast, bro. And it's like,
Yeah.
when I hear it, it's like, I'm not going to judge.
Nah, I'm finna judge how hard.
West Coast, and I don't even like it. So
You
it's
think they're-
not. It can't be that.
You think they're more Biggie or Tupac? Or
No,
did I just commit a sin?
no.
Nah, they're more like Be Real knockoff, but like bad Be Real knockoff.
I mean, they're definitely niche, like a niche
Ignorant.
fan, but
They're like Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
They're like
that-
niche
yeah.
for subcools. I said it.
What you said?
They're niche for subcools followers.
Yeah. You know what it is? It just feels cool to have that, I guess, that kind of clout with them. But as far as the rap community, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. Like, that's not my kind of rap.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's a lot of like weed
tastes
rappers,
better.
and like I've never heard like the most weed rapper type shit that I can know is like Action Bronson, like for current day type shit, or like you know
like-
even taking it back a few years, like Method Man, Redman type shit. Like that's as weed rap as I can really get.
Yeah, I really like the old school Red Men.
I mean, remember Because I Got High?
Mm-hmm.
That was all right for a moment, and then that was all he had.
Afro motherfucking MAN.
Afro Man, that was his name.
Yep.
He still do commercials.
He still.
Yep. Saw him in a commercial the other day.
That's what I saw it too.
Yeah, he's still living off that.
Good for him.
Busy Bone, okay. How do you say your name? Roastin? Could you compare Busy Bone to Mendo Dope?
No way.
That he just said Busy Bone. I was wondering if he's like comparing. I'm asking.
No.
Like, I try not to knock what anybody doing. I like the guys. I like their whole spirit and all that. But as far as rap, it's just not my kind of rap. Like, somebody likes it. It's selling.
Yeah, like it's cool within the community, you know, but like just taking a standpoint, like it's not there.
It's harsh, guys.
I'm
Hey,
a
we're
harsh
harsh
person
critics sometimes.
Yo, Lucky, you just you don't walk on the dark side of the street, bro. So that's your kind of rap.
You're damn right. Damn right.
Was good action. Owls and
I was just listening to Mendo Dope recently, jamming out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But I'm a secret Subcool fan. I am.
You don't need to be a Subcool fan. Be a Subcool fan, bro. Grab your balls.
Grab your balls.
Grab your balls.
My bad.
I can't go on that side of the street. I'm scared. Then I gotta. Never mind.
Just need to walk down the alley, bro.
Yo, Lucky, why are you a Subcool fan? What are you a fan of? Talk to me, bro.
What about Subcool?
Yeah.
I used to like his fucking actual videos he put together. Like they were like 30, 40 minutes.
But why you don't like him anymore?
I just don't like his. I'm not into his live streams.
So, but you say you used to like his videos. You no longer like his videos? That's what happens when you got people that is afraid to walk on that side of the street. They don't say what they mean and they don't mean what they say. Listen, you should still like his videos if you liked them before, even if you don't like his live streams.
No, I got turned off when I was watching him a few times, man. He was like mean to some people in chat, and then in the next breath, it was like love everybody and like I'm here.
He's super bipolar, bro.
Super
bipolar.
So I was like, what? I was like, okay. Well, obviously this guy could take some criticism or some, I don't know, like.
No, he can't take criticisms.
At all. All. Dude bipolar. 1 minute he's smiling, next minute he cursing somebody out in chat, then he light a blunt, he go back to normal. It's a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, we're all hypocrites. It's a matter of how you deal with it, you know.
Yep, that's a fact, bro. I'm a hell of a roller coaster. Understanding who a person is doesn't mean that I got nothing against him. I could care less. I'm a jerk sometimes.
Loki just likes throwing people on blast and shit.
No, I'm just honest.
Throwing my boy Lucky on blast like that.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with being a Subcool fan. I'm telling him he shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's something like, if you're a fan of something, like anybody could, I'll tell anybody, I'm a Grow Mouse fan. Like, if you got a problem with that, you could SMD. Like,
Grow Mouse is an easy guy to like.
Everybody got different people they fans of.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big Grow Mouse fan. Oh yeah.
Grow Mouse is awesome.
He has saved me so much time answering questions by just being able to link to his video.
Yo. He saved me so much money. If you can't be a fan of a person that saved you money, that's why Subcool got a lot of fans. He taught a lot of people his super soil trick, and they save money. They're gonna appreciate that person. So you become a fan. Nothing's wrong with that. The only reason why I asked Lucky why he was a fan, because I just wanted to, a lot of times I ask people why, and they take it like an offensive question. I'm really trying to find out why.
Loki, you don't talk about religion and politics, all right? No, I'm just kidding.
I actually don't have an opinion.
Somebody said that earlier today.
I don't have an opinion on either one.
No, we should be able to talk about whatever, so.
Live, love, and grow, bro.
You should get a t-shirt that says that, bro.
Live, love, and grow.
It's like some tacky shit you would see in the fucking Amish, like, store or some shit.
Or in the showroom at Upper Mids Apparel once that gets going.
In the showroom.
Yes.
So, Loki, let me ask you a question then.
Love it.
On the round table, name the one person you like the best and the one person you wouldn't mind if they weren't on that panel.
I already said the person I like the best. Huh?
It's not weird. It's like it's some weird games.
You guys are going down a fucked up.
Down a rabbit hole, right? You know, Lucky always pulls me into the bullshit. It's like, we still on live, bro, but I'm going to just be honest.
We're getting stoned.
No fucking alt-right news tonight.
Nothing like, we don't need to be like roasting, but like.
No, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. Yeah. My opinion is.
Just like, who do you think on that panel? Who's your favorite person on that panel? And who on the panel you could, if they were on next week, it wouldn't matter?
I can answer you. I've been trying to.
What?
You already know my favorite person is Grow Mouse. And the only person that I could tell you, like, if they weren't there, I wouldn't notice, because a lot of times they're not there and I don't notice. And it's not that I have anything against them. I think they're a dope-ass grower. They're just not they're not into socializing with the communities. MedGrow 1. He just doesn't speak. He doesn't get in chat. He doesn't talk to anyone. It's like, I wouldn't even notice if he wasn't there. Just my thoughts. You gonna ask me a question and then get quiet?
Remember that
now
first
you answer the same question, bro. No, not remember nothing. What's up?
Oh, Migo? Okay. Favorite person is probably Pedro, just because I like his style. I think he seems like a cool dude. Who? I don't want to forget nobody. So who is there? There's Pergoli, there's Pedro, there's Subcool. I don't want to take the easy answer. Subcool. Subcool actually has a lot of knowledge and shit.
I like Subcool on the show, actually.
Yeah, he's got a lot of like actually good input.
I like Subcool more in the round table than I do on his own show.
Who else is on there?
Vader.
Not Vader, of course.
And everybody.
You gonna ask me a question you never even thought of? I answered you so swiftly, like I've been thinking about it, and it wasn't my question.
I'm gonna say Wookie.
Shut up, man. Now you just trolling. Come on, answer the question the same way you asked me a question.
No, it'd be Subcool.
You want me to answer it?
Yeah, somebody give me an honest answer, bro.
Grow Mouse is my favorite dude on the show, and is Wookie still on the show?
Wookie was never on the show.
Oh, well, never mind then. Well, I don't know.
Guest appearance.
Yo, y'all just go. All right, see, yeah, you asked me a question, I gave you.
I thought he was on the show.
Now you just want to roast.
That motherfuckers need Jesus.
Rusty was on the panel.
Rusty was on.
He was on that fucking panel.
He was on the show. That's funny.
Yes.
He was on a couple episodes.
LED Builder said, "Hey, what about Envy Med Cosa Gro? He's fucking dope." The question was who was my favorite and who would not mind leaving. I can't talk about the rest. That wasn't the question. You pose a
Actually, he just brought someone up that Envy can get a little boring. So that's my negative one.
He's smart as shit though.
Yeah, but he's too smart for me.
Yeah, Envy is a smart dude.
Yeah, but fuck you, Lucky.
So are you, Blunt.
Yeah, but fuck you, man.
Yeah, get out of here with your simple ass.
I learned a lot of shit from Envy. At first, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he has like this cocky attitude. But if I knew as much as he knew, I'd probably be cocky too.
He gets so technical, and then that's when I go. That's my pee break is when he's talking. I'm like, oh shit, I don't understand. Nothing needs to come out of his mouth.
Lucky's bathroom break.
Time to make a sandwich.
I'll make you a fucking brain sandwich, bro. You need to learn.
That's a good question, Lucky. I actually was satisfied answering that because it had nothing like bro. You want to know something? Medgro is one of the first people I watched his videos on YouTube under my real name. But it's like as far as socializing with him, he's not social.
But I like his information.
Yeah. But we talking about just on the show. Like I don't like Subcool on his regular show, but I like him on the round table. I'm just talking about in that spectrum, in that grow tube, they fit well together.
No.
Yeah, you can't be talking all technical to me. I still don't understand Photon.
Less Guinness, more mids.
Yeah, I just need more mids to come down to the mid level.
Yeah.
Keep smoking them mid blunts, you'll get there.
Just smoke some mids and let's all get humble.
I've been smoking the whole time. Like, what y'all be doing when y'all be on live? Y'all just be there talking? I'll be rolling up and smoking the whole time.
You study high.
No, you don't.
Yo,
I know you do.
I've been smoking so much. Like, I'm on the island in the kitchen, and my face is like,
bro, you smoke tiny ass fucking spliffs.
That is true. My shits taste good though.
We out here smoking big boy joints and shit, dog.
No, y'all burning paper and burning weed and not actually smoking it.
Nah, this bong is never ending. No.
Smoke out of a damn
I'm burning
That's what I do.
ones.
I don't do any of that shit.
I smoke my shit to the tip and then I roll another one.
I don't even wait for my first one to be done.
Yo, Blunt, my boy even seen your blunt. He was like, yo, your boy rolled a big ass blunt. What was that? I was like, I don't even know what he rolled up. He was like, y'all finished that shit? I was like, nah, we couldn't finish it. We had to open it up. It couldn't smoke no more.
You won't
see that's not even like that big. Like you should see like what I roll when like I'm rolling my shit. Like
how do you finish them? Like
easy.
Just smoke it.
They get clogged.
Yeah, it's because
you
need a
usually
crutch.
just, like, I'm rolling the raws. So like that does help. And then like in the blunts I never have an issue.
Crutch life.
Yo, they said Photon smoking on some black sugar rolls. If you only knew, Photon is smoking on some trim tray. Yep. Not Kim K, some trim tray.
Yep.
Some trim tray cuvee OG.
Upper mids.
Yeah, that trim tray straight from Worthless Genetics.
Yo, somebody needs to make a strain called trim tray.
Trim tray. Good, yeah.
Stop giving away all the names, man.
For real, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip out of here.
I'm gonna go trademark that name real quick.
Who said they dipping?
Yeah, I'm taking off.
Later, look.
Lucky. Peace out, man.
Yo, it's 45 people still awake though. Like y'all don't sleep.
We don't sleep.
Oh, Fisher said he's smoking on black sugar rose. Never had that. I had sweet black rose.
What's that? Black sugar rose? You said?
Yeah. Black sugar rose.
Smoking on some.
What was the shit you said you had?
I had sweet black rose. Sweet black rose.
Black rose.
What's up with the rose?
I got the fucking second generation is using. That's black rose, right?
It's pink rose. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's a black
Pink rose. Oh well, black rose was the original cross to like the blueberry, and that's the pink rose, right?
I think he said, Fisher, can you correct me? Fisher, you on the East Coast? Fisher, sounds like a Mass guy. They always fishing out there. My boy's in Mass. He always fishing, making me jealous.
Yeah, I was looking at like the cost to charter a boat out here, man.
Yeah, he got it's black rose that he's talking about. I know I had sweet black rose before. He's smoking black rose. That shit is pretty good.
Yeah, that's that shit that was like fucking red, right? That shit was beautiful.
Oh yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Hold on, more to know said, don't you guys have some garden maintenance to do? Damn, I've been popping in and out all night. I got my grow link set up. I don't got shit to do.
Yeah, I took care of all my shit before show.
Fisher, I got a good guess.
Ounce of prevent.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit to do. But
Fisher said I guess right.
I got a lot of shit to do, but I don't give a fuck, son.
I ain't got shit to do.
My mama take care of me.
My lights come on at 7. All my lights are off. There's nothing to do. I need to start running at night.
I should probably be defoliating.
Very well. My plants are so small, defoliating is a far dream.
Yeah, all right. We passed that 420 mark.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think it's getting about time to wrap this shit up. Call it night.
That's what she said.
In some context or another.
Yo, Fisher, my man in Mass got that DJ Short Blueberry. But you know, some people might tell you it's not verified.
Bro, that isn't the real blueberry.
Yeah. I don't have the real chem dog, dude. It's not verified.
I'll verify it.
Yo, somebody told this man his strain was, he don't believe that that's really chem, and all they saw was a label and a stalk. But they didn't believe that it's really chem. I don't get it, but I guess.
Yeah,
I don't believe it's really chem from just hearing it called chem.
Yeah.
True.
I'm hella skeptical on every chem cut.
Pretty official.
Why is chem cut so skeptical? Like, what's up with that?
Old school, son.
Yeah,
because
just
they're
the
very
older cuts,
rare and
it's
they're
hard.
very knocked off.
And on top of it's very knocked off. Yes, like it's so easy to fucking throw nanners on that and have it stress out and get a couple seeds. You know, the amount of people that got seeds in their fucking chem buds. You know, there's so many S1s and S2s and S3s floating around by now that it's so hard to find a true verified from
people that get S1 Gorilla Glue and then say it's Gorilla Glue 4.
Yeah, except like that's been happening for 20 years now.
With chem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can see how easy it's happening because it's happening with Gorilla Glue right now.
Exactly. Yeah. And like but especially with like the chem and the sour lines, like I don't know. My experience with them, you know, if you fucking look at it the wrong way, you know, the fucking sour will hurt.
Good to know.
I don't want to strain
Like,
my herms that easy. So why do people want chem so bad if your herms so easy?
because when you run it right, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It is the best of the best.
You just got it.
You know, you just have to make sure that you're running at optimal efficiency all the time and you don't stress it in any type of way.
I could never grow chem.
You know, it's definitely possible to easily pull with the skill level to pull runs out without any issue. You know, it's just you need to be on your shit. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know the line.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Do the rusty.
It's definitely gonna take me like a few runs to get it down. I tell you, man, I've been fucking spoiled with this platinum cookie.
You know,
this for like almost a year. And
Sting Bomb just came in the room. That's really somebody I fuck with, man. That's a good guy.
Who?
Sting Bomb NYC.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yep. I totally forgot what I was talking about. So
sorry.
No, I agree.
Chem 4 times Chem 4. I see so many chem crosses. It's not even something I want.
Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna take me a few runs to get this chem dialed in. Like I've been running this platinum cookies like a certain way for so long, and then I put in white Tahoe cookies with dose number 9, Blue Dream, and a strain called Old Toby.
Why are you still running Blue Dream?
Because I just got it.
Nah, I want to cut it out still.
Yeah, because I just got it, and I got it from like a 55-year-old grower dude in Oregon who told me it's the original Santa Cruz cut.
I'm sorry, I gotta talk to chat. Junebug, OG18 is fire.
Yeah.
One of my very favorite strains. Oh,
yeah, for sure. The chem dog I got is a clone for sure.
Photon, tell him you only run clones, man.
I pretty much only run clones. I got my first seeds popped right now. I got like 4 of them and they look like shit. So.
All right, guys, we gotta go. Wife just came home.
All right.
Word. Enjoy.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Say good night, baby.
Peace, bro.
No.
You said no.
She did not have a good night.
She said, those.
It was funny. Yeah. I don't know. Anything else we want to touch on? We're going to keep going, or we're calling it a night?
I don't really care. I say my Toby that I'm running looks like shit right now because this is the first time I've ran it. I guess it's like really sensitive to nutrients. I'm burning the fuck out of it.
Yeah, them sativas are, man.
Yeah.
Except for the pineapple. That shit loves fucking nudes.
The Supreme Leader will feed it effectively.
Best Korean natural farming.
Unified Korean natural farming.
Yeah. 100% doable. Use a potentiometer that's more than 100,000 ohms. So I use a 150,000 ohm potentiometers on my drivers. I can only dim them down to like 25% and then they go off, but I can dim them all the way off.
So that's why that dimmer turns. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see
And
what you
also
did.
that makes it 100%. Like you don't have to add the resistor to get your dimmer up to 100% because they're cheap potentiometers and they're only like 94,000 ohms instead of 100,000 ohms. Then you don't have to worry about that at all.
Perp, they're talking shit about your your beeping again. Smoke detector.
Am I beeping?
All the time. Whole year.
Nah, that's not my smoke detector. All my smoke detectors are hasta luego.
At least it's not my fucking CO2 detector.
Right, I got a carbon monoxide alarm.
See, the problem is that I have fucking like 7 different fucking smoke detectors, and I gotta like, I don't know, it's gonna be like fucking $50 in batteries.
I mean, but it's probably only one that you need to replace.
Yeah, they're all
Like you could
fucked.
Bro, just go to Walmart and get that value pack of the 9 volts, bro.
I gotta go to Sam's Club, son.
Whatever you got in your AO.
Dude, I had a carbon monoxide alarm go off that's unnecessary because I have way more like throughout my house. And it was like fucking 3:30 in the morning, and this thing was beeping like every 10 seconds, like really loud. And I was just like, I do not have batteries, and I do not have time for this. So like, in my underwear, just fucking went in the backyard, stuck it on a rock, and it, like once you unplug it, it fucking like really starts like the alarm goes off. So like it's like 3:30 in the morning. And I can just go out back and sit on a rock and got my pickaxe and just fucking destroyed it. I was like, I do not need this thing.
Going once you unplug it, it's got batteries in it too.
See, the problem with these two is they're like hardwired.
Yeah, I don't know how it does that. It must, I mean, it must just start beeping like at a certain point where if the batteries are getting low, they're not like completely drained. Because as soon as I unplugged it, it fucking started going full alarm mode.
Yeah, all right. So that's all, folks.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, calling it a night on that one.
Yeah.
On the advice that if your carbon monoxide detector needs batteries, just go outside and break it.
Yeah, smash it to shit.
Check your smoke alarm, kids.
All right,
Only
yeah, next
you
week,
can
same
prevent
time, same
fires.
place. We'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys probably will be too. I mean, what else is there to do on a Friday night? People don't go out, right?
Right.
That's like an odd thing to do. So, yeah, internet. We'll be here.
You guys actually have no idea how much money you've saved me, like by inviting me onto the show because I don't go out anymore. And yeah,
See, that's our main selling point. We save people money on Friday nights.
like, yeah, thousands of dollars probably.
All right. Good night to everybody in chat. Peace
Yeah,
out.
thanks for coming out, everybody in chat.
Night, chat.
That's awesome.